Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, and a very lovely happy Easter to you all, and welcome to another live stream with me, Edward, and three wonderful players playing D&D today. I hope you are all doing very, very well. We're just going to dive straight into our introductions from our players, starting with Jeff from the Twitch channel Arhanjin, playing the character of Luinil. How are you doing, sir? And please do tell us a little bit about Luinil.
Hello, I'm doing good. Enjoyed most of the day in the sun, so that's always a good thing.
That's very nice.
And Luinil is the house druid, and his appearance is somewhat of an enigma to some people. He's mostly misunderstood a lot, as in they've never seen anything like him.
This is all very, very, very much correct because in actual fact, Luinil is a fairy.
Yep.
And therefore, nobody's ever seen it before. Beside him, we have Chad from the Twitch channel Wizard of D&D, playing Kyrus. How are you doing, sir? And do tell us a little bit about Kyrus for us.
Hello, everybody. How are you doing today?
Oh, I'm fine, actually. Yeah, I'm good.
This is a good thing, because we're going to play some D&D and have fun, aren't we?
And you're going to completely and utterly stress me out and terrify me.
No, not at all.
But do please tell us a little bit about Kyrus.
Yes, Kyrus Bloodsail, also known as the Sanguine Shadow, is a former pirate, sort of, who had gotten marooned on this lovely island continent that we are currently on, and found himself in this quaint little town and has discovered that there's a lot of interesting things going on, and he just has to get his hands into as much as possible.
This is very, very true. He hasn't got very sticky fingers, but he's got interesting fingers.
Wow.
Crunchy Catches, are you there? No, not quite yet.
I am personally live. My camera's not, though.
Right, there you are there. How you doing, sir? Please do tell us a little bit about Braun for us.
The good person that is Braun will always be known as an innocent man who has done nothing wrong a day in his life and has only taken 2 levels in the NPC class known as Commoner. I don't anticipate we'll see anything special coming out of him anytime soon.
No, not at all. Not at all. He's not at all suspicious or intimidating in any way. And with that, without further ado, we are going to dive into tonight's episodes. There is actually two other things. Eric, who plays Progenitas, and Marius, who plays Sam, are unfortunately not able to join us today because they have prior commitments, and we wish them all the well and hope they have a very lovely Easter for today. But with that, we are going to dive straight back into what happened last session. Our fairy Luinil and our tiefling Sam had decided to make a raid upon the warehouse which belonged to the College of Mages. It was a rather interesting attempt, which resulted in a few challenges and a few stuck moments, but due to Sam's wily persuasion and advantage of being a tiefling, was able to extract Luinil from said sticky situation, who at that present time was also in the form of stars. So equally, lots of confusion all around. Either way, was able to extract them with quite some ease. And the two of you headed back to the Flying Turtle Tavern. While it was also going on, there was a very tense conversation that happened between Braun and Kyrus, in which Kyrus left the tavern and made their way to the Cloak and Dagger Inn, where another very interesting conversation was had between the barman of the Cloak and Dagger Tavern. While this conversation was had, Kyrus decided to put down a contract for information on a certain Angela de Fleur, who is a priest of Moors. So we're going to have to see how that turns out. While this was happening, our monk Progenitas was having a very, very lovely sleep. Hey Braun, was having a very having a very lovely sleep. Words are hard. The following morning, Progenitas had risen very, very early and set out on an investigation in order to trace down, because the past few sessions were still only one day, had set out in order to find out what had happened to a certain amount of black crystal. Discovering that the black crystal had been attacked in some way and had been brought back to the citadel of Archwall, Progenitas had followed the tracks and found that these tracks led to supposedly an abandoned warehouse that stank of rotting fruit and vegetables. Deciding to try and sneak their way in, Progenitas used the the old smuggling tunnels which they had managed to discover. Firstly, to try and gain access to the stinky fruit and veg warehouse, but unfortunately that entrance was blocked. So they decided to head to the College of Mages warehouse, where they were very successful in being very sneaky in getting in. But unfortunately, something happened to them while they were there. And since we do not have a Progenitas with us today, we are not going to know what happened to them. While this was happening, Kyrus had managed to procure, I'm not going to say the purchase, but certainly the rental of said stinky warehouse, and it is now theirs. But we are not going to begin with Kyrus. We are going to begin with Luinil. Luinil, you awaken to an empty room which you had been sharing with Sam.
Yeah, well, I'll look around and see if I can find any traces of if I can see where Sam went.
Roll me an investigation check, please.
$16.
Very easy to do. You find a very briefly written note scrawled out on the desk, which says, "Apologies, fairy companion Luinil. I have just realised I have to go and do my shift today and earn a little bit of money. Do please enjoy the day and try not to get into too much trouble."
Oof, it's gonna be difficult. Right. Well, then I'll go down and I'll go and explore the city a bit.
You head downstairs, and I imagine this is also about the time when our dwarven character Braun has also awoken and headed downstairs in order to gain some breakfast of some sort.
Oh yeah, that would be the wow, voice. That would be the case, yes. I would just be kind of looking very panicked.
Okay. Luinil, you see the previous dwarven companion slash person who hired you to protect them earlier the previous day, having breakfast in the tavern bar.
I'll go up to Braun and tell him, I'll just say, "Hello, good morning. Have a good night."
Yes, I did. Yes, everyone has good nights. That's what I had.
Still safe, I hope.
I'm still here, so that must mean I'm safe.
Good point. Good point. Well, let's get some breakfast and then let's see if we can find anything.
Yeah, I actually would like to go back to my guild to see if I can get more money to maybe hire more people. That would be really good. I can give you guys money because you have been really helping me out lately, and I feel bad.
That's fine. I'm always happy to help.
I'm happy to help is one thing. Not getting paid eventually for the help is another.
We'll see. Let's get some food first.
Yeah. Food. Can I have French toast?
But the barman comes across just as you mentioned, just as you asked for the French toast. French toast? Fuck's that?
You take toast, you dip it in like this kind of batter, and making it like a little soggy, and then just kind of let it go with some frosting and some sugar and maybe some fruit on top. And you put some chocolate sauce over that, and you just a caramel sauce over that.
You could see the barman's face get looking more and more and more bewildered as you describe this quite delicious concoction to him. Look, I'll just get you some toast, alright, mate? You can put whatever the hell you like on that.
Where's your kitchen?
Well, kitchen's there in the back. It's not exactly that difficult to miss. And
Alright, I'll go make it. I'll go make it.
I don't think the cook's gonna want it. He yells after you as you head off towards the kitchen.
What do you want for breakfast, Luinil? I'll make it for you.
I'm really excited about this French toast now.
Okay.
You push through the door. You push through the doors into the kitchen. The kitchen it's a humble affair. It's not particularly large, but it's big enough to accommodate these side of tavern that it's attached to. Inside, you see a short, very large as in weight size rather than muscular dwarf that is busy preparing a very large dish of various kinds of cooked meats and vegetables. And as you push the door, it looks across and goes, "Hey! What the hell are you doing in my kitchen?"
Hi, I'm gonna make French toast.
You what now?
French toast. I'm gonna make some. You could try it out too.
The fuck no, you're not. Get out of my kitchen.
No. Trust me. It's really delicious. You're gonna love it. I'm gonna make it for you too.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Okay, I'm really okay at those, I think. Oh boy. Hey.
Fine. Well, let me prepare it. You just. It's fine. Just don't get under my feet. Just don't get under my feet.
I'm Braun. Hi.
I'm forward it.
It's very nice to meet you. We can work together. I'm actually really good at cooking. I do it for myself all the time.
Right. Well, just don't get under my. Just get under my feet. I've got stuff to go. And he turns back to the dish.
I think so. That would be hard to do unless I was crawling.
It's an expression.
Oh, I don't know those.
And he just simply turns back and carries on with his food. Roll me a. In order to prepare
proficient with cook's utensils.
Then roll me. I'm not sure what you would require for this, to be honest.
I'm not sure either.
Survival.
It's either survival or a dexterity check, adding your proficiency bonus to that. I'll let you decide which one it is.
I think they're both the same, so I'll just do survival, I guess.
Okay.
Oh yeah!
Oh wow! Okay, so describe for us, please, this dish that you have made.
It's honestly what I just call Grandpa's French toast at home. I just make normal French toast, douse it in some molasses, some sugar, as well as some frosting. On top of the frosting, I put some fruit, put some chocolate sauce over that. I cut it into 3 ways top and then 4 ways side, kind of making little squares that you can just kind of take out and eat yourself. And I'll make another one that people can just rip strips off, and I'll make a full one for the chef here.
Wow, that sounds absolutely amazing. Wait,
and if they have fantasy Nutella, I would use fantasy Nutella.
Oh, I'm gonna say that unfortunately this place wasn't particularly that upmarket, and so fantasy Nutella is not something that exists in this particular kitchen. Yeah. But everything else that you have described is definitely there, except for the chocolate scrapings, unfortunately.
I'll use strawberries, blueberries, and bits of banana.
Jeez, it sounds fucking delicious, to be honest. I kind of want one. Yes, it's perfectly. It looks amazing, and you're used to this. It's oh yeah, bang, 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 and this 3 glorious plates of this French toast are produced. One for yourself, one for Luinil, who is outside in the tavern proper, and one for the chef. Once you're done, the chef has been has been sort of glancing looks over his shoulder as you've been busy preparing this meal. And once you're done, he comes across. Well, I'll be damned. What do you call this stuff?
It's Grandpa's French toast.
Grandpa's French toast.
Yeah. I can give you the recipe.
Might have to take a bite first before I agree to something like that.
Sure.
He reaches across and takes a bite. And as you watch his face as he takes a bite, it's this moment of, oh my god, this is delicious. I shouldn't show it. Fuck, this is delicious. This is sort of warring, this fighting of emotions spreads across his face as he eats this small slice of French toast that you have made. Well, I can definitely add that to the menu. I'd be delighted if I could take the recipe off your hands.
Yeah, of course.
Right,
It's just something I make for myself anyway, and I just start writing it down and I give it to him.
But he actually reaches just above your head to grab a book, and to put in front of you. He flipped through the book, and you can see it's just recipe after recipe after recipe after recipe that he's written over the years, and he finds a blank page. It's right, just jot it down there for us. I've got to go back to my my other plates.
Okay, I live here.
Oh, right, sorry. Damn it. So you finish writing up the recipe and take out the other 2 plates for yourself and Luinil. Luinil, Braun emerges with these two plates of unusual foods, and you can tell that Braun is now beginning to attract attention because one, there's a dude who went into the kitchen who's doesn't work here and has now emerged with plates of food that has never been seen before, at least not here. So he's starting to attract a little bit of attention, but he brings them across to you and places one in front of you. And it is exactly as he described.
Here, I made one with little squares for you so that you can pick it up easier.
Oh, thanks. This looks really good.
I wouldn't say that's just what I have for breakfast sometimes.
Well, you guys had some luxury breakfast then, because we didn't have this where I come from.
Oh, well, there you go. Enjoy.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
It is delicious as you take a bite.
I just vacuum the food.
Does Corby get any of this, or is this all for you?
Oh no, Corby always eats with me, so.
Okay. Okay, so I see there's the big raven bird on the table, and there's you, both of you just diving into this breakfast meal.
Probably get into a little bit of a scuff with Corby about who gets the last bits.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
Damn it! Damn you, Corby!
It's just roll a very quick dexterity check for me, please. It's an opposed dexterity. Oh god.
21.
Yeah, no. You easily win this fight with Corby. He goes. As you are yelling at each other, he does his typical back, and you take that moment to go, yoink, that's mine, and scoff the last bit down. He just shits on the table.
Fair. I would do the same.
Is there anything else that the both of you would like to do today?
I would really like to head to my workplace so I can maybe get some money. Hopefully, to use it.
Yeah, I'll follow Braun. So.
Alrighty then. The quickest way to get to your workplace would be to make your way through the warehouse district. You can of course go a much more circuitous route, which would be to go along the docks, around through the market square, and towards the Guildmaster's Square.
Okay. I'll do that. That's fine.
More circuitous route? Sure. All right. The docks are getting much livelier. You can the scent of fish is beginning to permeate through the air as the sea is beginning to rage. Well, not rage, but it's quite choppy and it's quite windy today. But you're not going to be swept off your feet with the wind today, though.
Mm-hmm.
You make your way through the through the market district. Could I please have a perception check from the pair of you?
Perception.
Can I also roll one with Corby?
No.
Okay.
And this would also be a disadvantage for you, Luinil.
Oh. I'll roll another
I'm afraid.
one. So it's 12.
So 12. Right. There are a lot of urchins around. As you are making your way through the market square. The market square is beginning to open up. You can see all the various shops and tarpaulins are being put up, etc., all around the place. And the urchins, the orphans, and the various gangs of the types are busy getting themselves ready for what they hope, presumably, a profitable day's work. It is not long before you both are in the merchants' quarter. Or the guild's quarter, sorry.
Maybe the guards have let it already get back to work. I don't know. There it is. I just run up there.
Luinil, you see the previous shop that you said that you've seen before. However, the Fortune's Favor Guild with the open-fronted shop area where you can see all the various different types of artistic and artisanal, shall I say, equipments. Artisanal's the wrong word, but you know what I mean. All equipments and small forges. There's a small forge in one area. There's a small stonemasons area in another. There's a small carpenter spot in another. Where there's even a place for glass blowing. So it's a very eclectic mix of stuff in this open-fronted area. At this present moment, there doesn't appear to be anybody working any of the places just yet. However, it's a two-story building with a very open front to it.
Alright, yeah, I'll just follow Braun inside.
Are you looking for anything particular, Braun?
Probably just to see if Daria's here.
Looking around the building, you can't find Daria anywhere.
Well, I know where the safe is.
Indeed, you do. Do you have a key for it?
Yeah, I know where the key is. I am.
Sure, that's fine. Heading to the safe, you can see that they haven't emptied it since 2 days ago, for probably because of the reasons of what happened the previous day. You open up the safe and you can see that it is full of gold. It's possibly the equivalent of 400 gold pieces here.
Oh, I don't need that much. I need a little bit, not that much. I think I'm like doing math in my head. 50. I think they'll be okay with me taking 50.
Okay. So you pocket 50 gold pieces.
I hand 2 to Luinil. Here you go.
Alright, thanks a lot.
Yep.
While this is all happening, Kyrus, you have managed to acquire rental of the warehouse that you had that has been stinking of fruit and veg. What are you wanting to do at this present moment in time?
Well, in any spare time that I have, I'm still going through and setting up an area inside of it as as a home. Well, that spot where you said I was like near the rafters is like up on like a second level or something.
Mm-hmm.
Setting that up so that it's more homey, that kind of thing. Also, making sure that I know where all of the different secret entrances are to this place. By searching around.
Sure. I'm not going to make you roll an investigation check because this is something that you can take the time in order to investigate all the different areas. You've already become aware of the tunnel in the far corner of the warehouse, which which you have previously covered over. The only other secret entrances, at least that would be accessible for somebody of your stature, would be the entrance from the roof and a possible doorway to the left-hand side of the warehouse. A lot of the panels, though, of this warehouse have become a little bit skewed in some ways, so that a person of a much smaller stature might be able to squeeze in and out.
Okay. Since I'm paying rent on this place, does this mean that I have access to the someone fixing this, or is that totally on me to fix?
The terms and conditions of this agreement were not spelled out to you, so you would have to go back to that very haggard, busy dock warehouse manager in order to find out what the actual terms and conditions are of this place.
Okay.
You can probably imagine, though, that it would be upon you to keep the upkeep of the place in order.
In the meantime, then, since I've got a ton of crates filled with rotting food in here, I will take these crates and put them in front of the larger holes and the spaces that are easily able to be pried apart, so that it's blocking everything out.
Easily done. Easily done.
And you said there was another door. Was that the main door?
There is a main door, and then there is a secondary door which would lead into an alleyway.
Oh, I gotcha. Okay.
So you have. Yes, it would be at this moment in time. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. I'm guessing I don't have keys for it.
No, you will not provided with keys.
Okay, so need to get new locks. I am going to leave that there then. And I think one of the things I do want to do is find out where those tunnels beneath lead to. Check those out a little bit. See if there's a quicker, faster way to, say, the Temple of Noxumbra.
Sure. Do you want to do that now?
It's really early in the morning right now, right?
It's getting there, yeah. It's not really early in the morning, but it is. It's about mid-morning, and with the amount of work, the amount of sort of moving around of boxes to close everything off, you'd be looking about mid to late morning now.
All right, so I will wait till later this evening, and I think I'm going to go and find my new friends to see if they're ready to head to the mansion yet, or when they want to.
Alrighty then. Braun and Luinil.
Huh?
The day is yours. What would you like to do?
I don't know. Luinil, what do you want to do? I don't really have plans for today. I was gonna wait for everyone to get back and then maybe head out to the mansion, but Is there anywhere you want to go?
Well, would you happen to know if there are any temples nearby? Because I would like to learn more about the religion of the people here.
Oh, I mean, I'm sure there are plenty of temples, probably. Yeah. I'm not religious, so I don't really pay that much attention to it. But we could go find one.
Yeah, let's see. I'll ask Corby if he can find one nearby.
Or I could ask someone in the street. People
Oh, yeah.
are sometimes very nice here.
That's probably a better idea. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Braun, just make me a very quick history check for me, please.
Of course. Super smart.
The DC is not
Nope.
particularly high.
Oh, it's ain't particularly high either.
Okay,
No.
sure. No, fine. Like I said, the DC wasn't particularly high, but even still. No, you don't. You have been here for a long time, but whatever. You're a little religious, so.
Yeah, no.
You don't
I'll
know
go
any
ask
temples.
someone. I'll just go find the first person I can. Hi. Can I ask you a question?
The person you interrupt is one of the guild members who you have seen around. They work in another of the guild shops. This one particularly just devoted to glass. And he's wearing the typical leather overalls of it. It's a fairly sort of mid to late 30s human, which you would recognise. Braun. Yeah, what's up?
I am really dumb and don't remember where the nearest temple to here is. And my friend here, and I kind of just tilt my head to Luinil, would like to visit a temple, and I don't know any.
You indicate Luinil. He looks across and goes, "What the
Luinil
fuck are
is
you?"
Overly enthusiastically waving like really.
This glass blower is looking at you, looks at you, bro. Like, what the is that real?
Yes? I've learned not to question many things in my life, so...
Well, I think you should, because that is...
What? It's a very small person with wings. It's fine.
What the fuck is it? Never seen something like that before.
Does it matter? Their name's Luinil. That's all that matters.
Right. Yeah, okay. Sorry. What was your question again?
Temple, nearest one. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God. Right, yeah. Sorry. Temple. Well, there's the Ignis Temple just around the corner. That's the one that we usually devote ourselves to. Yeah, I know you're not a religious person, so you've never been there, but no, it's the one just around the corner. It's got the big hammer on the side. You can't miss it. There's also excuse me while I just get my notes up. Oh, come on, do it quicker, please.
No, it will be this speed and this speed only.
this speed only, indeed. There's also Iam's place. That's down by the docks. Just look for the big lighthouse. That's Iam's temple.
This is a temple. That's weird, but I get it.
Well, not really. Like I say, it's the lighthouse. So really, the docks are the temple. To be honest, so yeah. I don't really understand Hyam. I just stick with Ignis. Ignis is easy to understand, to be honest. There's Altior. There's the Altior's temple, which is in the living quarter. And well, there's rumored to be a temple to Noxombra around here somewhere, but
That's not great. I think, if I remember my lessons right.
Well, to be honest, no, it's not really that great, to be honest. But it's Noxombra, so they tend to have a place somewhere everywhere, to be honest. It's around here somewhere. I don't know where the fuck it is. Just look for the most seediest place ever, and you'll probably find it. That's where they tend to
living
gather.
there currently. Never mind. And
Oh wait, what? Where are you? Where are you living this time?
Not important. Not important.
Roll deception check.
It's not important.
It isn't important, no. But you're dodging a question here. Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah, you've always been an odd one. But well, those are the places that I know about. Anything else you want to know?
No, and is he currently working on something?
He's currently making his way to the Glass Guild.
Oh, okay, so
So-
he's not, okay.
He's not carrying anything right now, no.
Okay. Well, have a good day at work.
You too, Braun. Take care. Man.
Yep. Okay, Luinil. So we can go to Ignis's, which is right around the corner. We can go to Ian's, which is at a lighthouse right by the docks, which really is a lot of walking. We just keep walking to the docks and away from the docks and going back to the docks. It's very weird. And then apparently there's one to Noxumbra, but we don't want to go there.
Why not?
They're not very nice. And no one really knows where they are unless you know where they are.
That sounds strange.
They're very strange. Most religious institutions are strange, but I'm not going to get into my whole thoughts about that.
I mean, I'm not a big fan of the rules, that I agree, but yeah. Let's go to the Ignis one.
Okay.
All right. The temple to Ignis is not particularly far away, and it's when you approach it, Braun, you suddenly realize that hang on a minute, this is also the smithing guild. Smithing guild. Oh well. Then you think about the then you think about the idea of Ignis, and it suddenly sort of clicks. Oh yeah, that makes sense. But when you get to the temple, it's a very open space. It's not covered. It's just an open space. But around this open space are all sorts of forges, dedicated to all the different types of artistic expression and artistry that you can come up with. Mostly to do with wood, metal, and stone working, and some glass working. In actual fact, Braun, this seems very similar to your own guild store, except yours was much more focused in the monetary aspect of producing goods. This is just simply the expression of artistry and making things. In the center of this area is this plinth, which just seems to be eternally on fire. And the plinth is in the form of this anvil with this hammer upon it.
It's right over there if you want to go. I'm going to look around at some of the works here because honestly, these are nice.
It does look pretty nice.
Yeah.
So I'll just see if I can find someone and
Oh, and if
ask
anyone
someone
gives
to-
you a hard time, just call me and I'll give them a talking to.
it's okay.
It's a very open area, so it's not exactly that it's not a case that you would be hidden in any way. It's more that when you enter, you can see everything. Just make a very quick perception check, both of you, please.
Perception, you said?
Yes, perception. Yeah.
Okay. 10.
Okay. There are a lot of different people here, and by different I mean in terms of the garb that they wear, and not just in terms of the personage. There are people who wear leather aprons that are just wearing the leather aprons and trews or trousers, which are very clearly people who work in forges, metal forges. There are others there who are in again leather outfits, but are much more fully clothed and have various chisels and hammers together. Which when you watch one of them, they make their way over to a what can only be a stonemason spot, and start working on this half-formed statue where you can just begin. You're just about starting to make out the form that they have made, that they're beginning to carve out of this thing. There are others who have belts full of chisels and hammers, and you instantly go, "Oh, that's woodworking." There are all sorts of people over here, and you can't really find the head honcho, as it were, until this very tall, lithe-looking elf strides across to you, Luinil, and goes, "Oh my Ignis! what sort of creation are you? And just grabs your arms and holds you still and basically starts to turn you around and turn you upside down and push and manipulate you.
I'll suffer it for a short while, since Luinil is getting fairly used to having weird reactions when someone spots him. And after a while, I'll just go while I'm being spun around, and I'll just.
You're also being turned upside down as well.
Oh, that's fine. I'm a fairy, but could you
good.
Let me go?
Oh, sorry. You talk.
Yes, most
right.
sentient humanoids do.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Yes, but sorry. But sorry, what did you say you were again?
A fairy.
A fairy.
From far
What is
away.
that?
Well, we're creatures not native here.
Clearly, I have never seen one of your like before.
Yeah, I get that.
So just come with me from it. Come with me from it, please. Please, just come with me.
Just, give me a sec, and I'll just call Corby and have Corby come.
No worries.
Look, I have to bring my friend.
Now that's a story I want to hear later. But just follow me, please. And he leads you if you are going to follow.
Run! I'll be right back.
you hear from across the way, Braun, as you're busy going around this very open space. I'll just be right back.
Okay, don't get hurt. Be safe. Remember, if someone tries to hurt you, gouge them out in the eyes.
You glance across and you see Luinil is being led away by this very tall, lithe-looking elf.
Do I recognize them as a worker here?
You do recognize them, yes. They have often taken a tour, as it were, around the guildmaster's quarter, and you have seen this person before, and they've often visited your own guild to see what you have been working on. You know this man to be Lozen. And you know him to be a much more religious type, and every time he's visited, he's always expressed great interest in what you have been making, and every time he's left, he has said, "Thank Ignis for your inspiration. It is really wonderful what you can see." So you do recognize him.
Okay.
Luinil, Lozen, this very tall, lithe elf, leads you to what could only be the most cluttered space imaginable. This place has tools of every sort, every type. There is stone in one corner, there's wood in another, there's metal in another. There's very clearly meant to be a forge, but that's got bits of bent metal, bits of glass, bits of everything, and buckets of sand. This corner is just awash with detritus and tools and things like that. And he guides you over. Sort of, just stand there, and he indicates this block of wood, just a simple block of wood, in one corner. And he's completely lost you now in terms of concentration. He starts rummaging through all the various different drawers in the desks that he has in this area, and eventually he pulls out this scrap of paper.
1 sec.
Okay. Oh God. Oh no. I'm very worried about what Jeff has gone off to do.
Uh-oh. Why?
Well, usually when Jeff runs off to do something, or runs off to get something, it's usually a way for.
I'm back.
You're back. Should I be worried about this, Jeff?
No, it's just food.
Okay, fine.
Because I haven't
Sorry.
had lunch yet or dinner, so.
Right, sorry. So whenever you run off, it's usually either to do that or to find something to completely try and break me. So I was kind of worried.
No. This is the less chaotic evening.
This is the less chaotic. Okay, cool. But he just grabs this piece of paper. Do you stand on the block of wood that he has indicated?
I'll fly on it. Yeah.
Okay. He sits down at one of the desks, just shoving these pieces of half-formed sculptures out of the way, and just sits down and just start looking up to you and just starts making sketches of you, and he'll make one sketch, look and go, scrub it up, grab another piece of paper and start again. Are you doing anything during this time?
I'm gonna ask him, what are you doing?
I'm trying to incorporate your essence. I've never seen you before, so I want to try and incorporate your essence. Oh, that doesn't work. Oh, God's sake.
My essence?
Yes, you. I've never seen something like you before. I need to capture you. I need to capture you somehow, but without taking you, because you are clearly sentient in some way, I think. But I need to capture you.
I very much have.
Maybe glass? Glass, would that work? Yeah, maybe that would work if I did that. Possibly. Right, fine. Okay. I'll have a go with that. And he pulls out another piece of carries crutch. Would that work? What are you?
Fairy.
No, yes, you said that. I mean, do you have magical ability?
Some, yeah. I'll put out my star map and just show him like a cosmic sphere of light.
He just simply stares at it for a moment. Yes, glass, absolutely this. Right, fine, cool. And he immediately stands up with this sort of great spurt of energy, strides across to what can only be described as a bucket of sand, shoves his great large rod into it, twists it around to it, and then shoves it into an already burning forge. Right. This is going to take a little while, so if you don't mind staying there for a while, that's fine. And he starts turning this glass.
Depends on how little the while is, because I have some things to do. Braun needed my help.
Fine. Well, damn it, I've already begun. Just 2 seconds, please. And he pulls out this rod, and you just see that the sand that had gathered on the end of it has just turned into this molten red liquid that he immediately starts rolling backwards and forwards on this bar which you had noticed in the center of the room. And he starts moving it backwards and forwards, and he's got another cloth that he is guiding underneath it and is gradually shaping what can only be described as a glass ball right now. And then he shoves it back into the fire. Right, well, okay, this might take a little while, so please do come back. I can only go on so much from the sketch. I need to actually see you in person as well, but please do come back. How's about an hour?
I'll do my best.
Okay, well, please don't run away too far. And he takes the glass ball out and starts rolling it out again. And you can see, as you're watching, you can see that the glass ball is beginning to lengthen into this red tube.
All right, well, I'll try and be back on time.
Right, well, yes, thank you. I shall do my best.
Come on, Corby, let's go.
Then you head back to Braun, I presume.
Yeah.
Braun, what have you been doing while this has been happening?
Just looking at all the different pieces that they have here, and just kind of admiring the craftsmanship.
There is all sorts of levels here. Good lord, we're losing everybody here today.
Yeah, I'm just quickly eating some of my dinner because I'm falling over from.
Yeah, no, I understand that. I understand that. Well, let me just shift you guys back to the places you're meant to be. There are all sorts of skill levels here. There are people who are very clearly at the beginning of their crafting careers. They are making very simple sort of things and trying to figure out how things will work. And occasionally you hear this yell of "Ah, shit! Ah! Fuck! 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 Fuck!" And you see somebody who's just managed to nick the edge of their finger, and and you look across and there's this wizened old human who's very clearly just, his hands are huge with how much he's used to using his craft. And he just looks across and just has this big grin across his face. And you can see that his stuff is what he's creating from this block of wood that he is carving is this beautiful flame wreathed statue of a woman emerging from a fire. It's really quite gorgeous.
I'm just like walk up to him. Wow, that's really nice.
Thank you. It's a lot of love and attention this has. And you see he's very gently using a piece of sandpaper to just smooth out one of the arms of this woman who's with her arm extended. And as you're watching this, it's almost this caressing like motion as he transforms this small piece, this very thin piece of wood into this beautiful lithe looking creature.
Hold on. And I'm just gonna get do I see any kind of scraps of wood anywhere around here that aren't being used?
Yeah, plenty.
I just hurriedly grab one and I start trying to mimic the motion he's making to kind of ingrain it into my body for when I do stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like this with the elbow kind of out and then the hand goes around.
He looks across you. He looks across you. Not quite. You haven't quite got it. It's a little bit more. You got to love it. You got to love the wood. You've got to feel the wood. You've got to caress the wood. You've got to love it. It's not so much about your form. It's more about. Go on.
Can I insight to see if this man is in love with wood or just in love with crafting?
Go for it.
Oof.
He could be in love with the wood. He could also be in love with the crafting. He's just very enthusiastic. He's not enthusiastic about it. He knows what he's talking about. It's a bit difficult to tell if he's in love with this thing that he's making or something else.
Yeah, in Braun's head he's going, one of these craftsmen, right?
But he gives you
love. Huh?
He just gives this smile. He says, one day you'll know what love is. Once you've met a few women, you'll know how to handle it. And he goes back to the gentle sanding of this figure that he's made.
I don't want to know what he does to that statue when no one's watching. Okay, we're gonna walk away.
It's possibly about this time when Luinil turns up.
Oh, Luinil. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. We should go.
Well, I was supposed to come back in an hour-ish, but yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see how we're feeling. We should just go anywhere that is not in this general vicinity. Whew.
Kyrus. Sorry, please carry on, Braun.
I'll be and I will just lead Luinil out of here. Let's go to the lighthouse. Lighthouse sounds better.
Okay. Kyrus, what are you doing in order to try and find your other companions?
Well, as difficult as it may sound, they are very hard to find, I'm sure. I mean, a short dwarf who is paranoid of everything around him and a fairy flying around. It's going to be difficult to find. So basically, I'll just go and kind of do some street work, as it were, to see if I can find where they may have gone.
Alrighty then. Where are you looking to begin your search?
Well, first I would actually go to the tavern that they were staying at, and I'm guessing that they have been gone since then. So, starting around there.
All right, sure. They're not there when you arrive, at least. What would make the best roll for this? Roll investigation. And I'm using your investigation here in terms of you going around and asking people if they happen to have seen Luinil and Braun going in any sort of direction, rather than you particularly searching on the ground for things. Is that okay?
Right. Got you. Okay.
That's not bad. Asking around and asking the barman, you generally gather the fact that they seem to have headed in. Well, they headed off along the docks in the direction of the market quarter, the market square.
Okay, I will head down that way, kind of keeping an eye out and looking for them, and keeping an ear out to see if I hear anybody going, "Did you see that thing flying around? It was weird."
Roll me a perception check. Actually, no. Just firstly, tell me what your passive perception is.
Passive perception is 16.
Okay, yeah, no, you would definitely capture that. There is still quite a lot of chatter about this tiny, diminutive winged creature, and you definitely capture some of the urchins, some of the orphans that are running around the place, talking about this strange, small creature that was flying through the air.
Okay. I'll stop it. Did you see which way these two went?
Huh?
That flying creature, which way did it go?
Well, I could tell you that, mister. But...
You could.
Yeah, I could tell you that, mister. But, you see, you've got a bit of an issue here. Ow, 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 ow. You see, my leg's not hurting. My leg's hurting a bit, and I need some, ow. A bit of something to grease it. Ah.
Oh. How old is this kid?
He's quite young. He's probably just hitting 10, maybe.
I said, boy, does your mother know that you're feeling this way? That you have this pain in your leg?
Nah, she don't.
No. Oh, well, maybe you should tell your mother.
Yeah, there's a bit of a problem in that regards. I ain't got one.
Oh, what about your father?
Oh, I don't know who the fuck he is.
Oh, so that means that if anything were to happen to you, then no one would know.
Nah, my gang would know.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
How old is your gang?
My gang?
Yes, how old are your gang?
Fuck, I know. There's loads of us.
I'll tell you what. If you tell me where this person is, I might be able to give you something so that you can go buy some medicine for your leg.
Roll persuasion check, please.
All right. 18.
Yeah, I think I can do that. What's your passive insight as a quick question, please?
Oh, passive insights.
Yeah, it'll be 10 plus your insight.
That would be 14.
This kid definitely doesn't have anything wrong with his leg.
Of course.
Yeah, this dude is lying through his teeth. But when he does mention the idea about a gang, because of your passive perception, you're able, when he mentions, yeah, my gang, it's loads of us, there's just that sort of like, oh, hang on a minute, click, and you look around, you notice that this entire market square, it's just there's the children like this person, like this little lad you're talking to now, just all over the place.
I go, so where do you and your gang hang out? Is that over there at the Cloak and Dagger?
No.
Insight.
Roll for it, please.
Oh, hello.
Hello. Wow. Fuck. Yeah, there's no secret information here. He definitely does not hang out at the Cloak and Dagger, but he does hang out very close by, and one of it's not a case of that he doesn't hang out there, he doesn't live there, but he definitely hangs out there.
Okay.
Shall we say?
So who do you and your gang work for?
Oh no, we work for ourselves. No. We're independent, you see.
Oh,
Shit, why am I...
So how do you make your money?
I shouldn't really be talking to you about this. Fuck.
Oh. Listen. I go and I pull out a gold piece, kind of like I'm gonna use
his eyes
sleight of
instantly
hand.
lock on it. Yeah,
I'm gonna use sleight of hand to kind of make it look like I just have it appear in my hand.
Just roll a very quick sleight of hand check. Just don't biff it, basically.
Oh, hey.
Yeah. From his eyes instantly lock on it.
This is for you and your gang. And there's more of where that came from if you can be loyal. Sometimes I might need information, and I know that you are all extremely intelligent.
Well, you see, he looks around. Follow me, mister. Follow me. And he turns right down the street and then ducks into an alleyway.
All right. I'm going to be keep my eyes and ears open as I go, because this does seem suspicious, but I follow.
Alrighty. When you follow, the little alleyway that he's ducked behind, it's shadowed, but it's not dark. And if your pirate brain is going, if I wanted to, this would be a great ambush. But with your passive perception, you can very quickly gather that no, it's just the lad you're talking to right now.
All right.
Well, you see, I'd love to, and yeah, loyalty's everything. Of course, you know how this shit sort of goes. But 1 gold for me and my crew.
You haven't done anything for me yet.
Nah, but you're asking for our loyalty.
Right. And that will pay well once you do something for me.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Where are you, persuasion? There you go. Like, I can't find it. Oh, hey.
Wow.
Did you see that set?
Just
for a
off
minute?
the 4 to the 18.
Fucking hell, mate. That's amazing.
Wow.
No, that's fair. All right, that's fair. All right. Well, what do you want me to do? What do you want us to do?
Well, let's do a test first. Where did you see that flying thing go?
What the fuck is that for? What the fuck is that shit anyway? What? Whatever. I don't even know. Well, I didn't see it, but Jim saw it. Jim saw it head with a sort of floppy dwarf fella who went, and they went down. He went down to the market to the guild quarter. That's where he said they went. We didn't see anybody follow. At least that's not really our territory. So and there's nothing to gain there. So we don't really go down a place. This is more our territory here. But yeah, no. Jim said he saw him head down that way.
All right, excellent. And see, this is a good start. And I will reward you well. And I give him 2 extra gold pieces for a total of 3.
Oh shit, dude. Anything else you need?
Not right now, but I may need your eyes and ears later on.
All right, well, just give a shout for Dick's gang.
Dick's gang.
Yeah, Dick's gang. That's all you have to do. All right.
Are you Dick?
One and the same, mate. And he takes off the cap that he's the sort of reddish cap that he's got and just gives you a very extravagant bow.
I hope he's not very tricky.
You can call me Kai.
All right, Kai. All right. Well, just give a shout for Dick's gang. All right. You can probably recognise us. You'll probably recognise us quite easily.
Thank you so much, Dick.
Just look for the hint of red.
Will do. All right, now you be safe. All right. I head down to the district that he mentioned. Yeah. Basically kind of hanging around like the central area to listen for anyone talking about Luinil.
Oh, yeah, you saw it. Okay.
Yeah, thank you, Muttbluff. I completely forgot to turn my mic back on. Thank you. I'm not sure how much you heard of that, but anyways, the central area for the guild's quarter also just happens to be the temple to Ignis in this area. So I think that it would be just about this time where you have just arrived when Braun and Luinil are about to exit the temple to Ignis.
Okay. I see them and I'm gonna kind of tail them a little bit to see where they're going and see if I can hear what they're talking about.
Sure. Braun, are you trying to be sneaky about this?
No, I'm just walking. I just looked along.
No,
so how
sorry, Braun. I meant Kyrus. That's my fault. Kyrus, are you trying to be sneaky about this?
Relatively, like kind of blending in with the group, with the crowd, just so I can get kind of close and kind of listen into what they're talking about.
Sure. Roll me a stealth check, please.
Go.
Okay. Braun and Luinil, what are your passive perceptions?
13.
Hold on, looking for mine. I forget where to find it on this character sheet.
It's the front page.
The front page. Oh my god, I'm blind. Yeah, I'm just blind, but I'm just gonna go with it's an 11.
Sure, no worries. It's 12 actually, but still, that's
12,
fine.
But yeah.
Yeah, the pair of you emerge from the Temple of Ignis.
So anyway, by the way, what did you think of that? I know you said it was good, but do you think I could add anything to the French toast recipe that could make it better, or take something away and maybe replace it with something?
Well, I've not traveled here for a long time, but I did once hear of this weird stuff called Nutella or something. That would be amazing with it.
Oh, that's like a hazelnut spread. I know about that. Yeah, no, I usually do, but they didn't have any in the kitchen.
Ah, okay, yeah, well, it happens. It happens.
It does. Sometimes I replace the frosting with that. I just kind of layer the toast in that first, and then I actually then put the bananas on, then the frosting, then the sugar, then the fruit on top of that.
Okay. Yeah, that's interesting. Interesting.
Kyrus
Alex.
mouths. What the fuck is French toast?
Anyway, so we're gonna go to Ion next. Their temple is at the lighthouse, so not really sure if we're gonna be allowed inside because I think that's mostly for making sure ships don't crash into us, but we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, we'll see.
I'll pop
Hey.
out. Hey,
Ah!
Braun, Luinil.
I just like turn out.
Kyrus.
You watch like I have my left arm like kind of outstretched, like get away, but also like yeah. Hi.
Hello. So, what's going on?
We're walking to Ion's temple.
Okay. When do you plan on heading out to the mansion?
I haven't seen Sam all day, so I'm not sure. Unless like we want to do it without Sam, which is fine. But if
Might be okay.
Okay, well, let's at least visit the temple first, because Luinil mentioned wanting to see some of the like religions here, and then we can go to the mansion. We can deal with Mr. Evan Dane.
All right.
Sounds good. Yeah.
Luinil, what do you want to see these churches for? Is there something specific you're looking for? Potions or something?
No, not really. I just want to learn more about the ways of the people here.
Oh. All right.
Yeah. He mentioned I heard there's a temple for Noxombra here. Is that true?
Noxombra?
Yeah.
What's Noxombra?
Big bad, kind of not very nice.
Roll a deception check, please, Kyrus.
Oh, that didn't happen.
Okay. Sure. It's up to you guys if you want to perform insight or not.
I mean, I have no reason not to trust Kyrus other than the normal amount.
Okay. I say it's up to you guys if you want to perform insight or not.
I'm good.
No, Luinil would just assume he's telling the truth, so
Yeah.
Sure. Right.
he's so unacquainted with people being able to lie to him. But
Anyway, so
Sure.
let's head there, and then we can. Where is the? It's outside, right, by the forest, on its own little thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we get supplies for that? I have some money.
That would probably. What is that?
That's my phone going off.
Oh, okay.
Actually, no. It was a bar just down the street trying to practice, and unfortunately, it wasn't going very well.
First of all, Locky is a beautiful song.
Oh, I didn't hear Larky. I just heard some noise. That's it.
Yeah, it's just someone saying Locky. It's beautiful.
Well, it would be probably beneficial. I mean, definitely be prepared in case any kind of fight breaks out, or just to be safe is always good to be prepared.
Yeah, we should be safe. Everyone should be safe. There should be no troubles. We're just gonna go talk. That's really it, hopefully.
Yeah.
But anyway, first, Luinil, let's go.
yeah, let's go.
I'll
And
join
we
you
make
if I
our
may.
way. Of course. The more the merrier.
By the way, Luinil, whatever happened to that one guy who was like very not all together here, but was still physically here?
Remind me, please.
Your friend, we were walking him. He told me to make sure that he didn't like fall. because he wouldn't pay attention to the road.
Oh, yeah. What was his name? Brain stupid.
Would you like me to remind you?
Yes, please.
Ainum.
Aiden. Been out in the sun too long. Well, Aiden had to do something for the Mages Guild, and he had to leave, sadly.
Oh, I thought you guys were like traveling together.
Yeah, we were for a bit.
Oh,
It's just he had to go somewhere, and I was trying to find out some things in, and this is totally not me buying time to scroll through my notes. In the glowing forest near Fall. And yeah, we just kind of happened upon each other. So
Is that where you're headed in the long run? Is to the glowing forest near Fall?
there's a druidic circle there, and yeah, that's I want to find the druidic circle in the glowing forest.
All right. Interesting. So you're a druid yourself.
Yes.
explains the flowers.
Thus your interest in the religions of this city. All right. That makes sense.
I'm presuming this conversation is happening while you are walking.
Yeah.
No, we've huddled around one NPC in particular, and are just having this conversation with them in between us as they look.
He's looking very awkwardly about what the hell's going on.
Corby above, just keeping everything.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right. For now and then, we all stop, look at like one stranger walking by, just stare at him for about 2 minutes, and then look back to ourselves.
It does, yeah.
Oh, warehouses, docks, and lighthouse. I see it.
Alrighty then. You found yourselves at the docks again, and the docks are this very open area, which when you look to your left and right, this wall of rock just extends out into the ocean in this sort of almost embrace-like manner. And at the very end of one of these arms of rock is this very tall white. From here, you can only describe it as a statue of this graceful, woman-like structure with a hand that's outstretched into the ocean, bearing what you could presumably just from here make out to be a light. Do you guys want to head to the lighthouse itself?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of a walk because you have to end up going to along the left of the docks and around onto this arm of rock. Thankfully, this arm of rock is a very stable platform. It's just it's paved all the way along, and as you approach, this statue begins to sort of transform into this incredibly detailed, carved building of a woman in this flowing gown. And if it were painted, you would be able to see that it would be made of greens and dark blues and light blues, and it just flows down this woman into the dock behind. And as you look, you see that the building seems to sort of flow over the sides of the rock into the water on either side. And this dress also seems to be made of various forms of wave-like structures. And as you get closer, even more details start to appear, and you start to see different sort of sea creatures and sea animals and fish beginning to appear in the dress of this woman. And this woman has her hand extended out over the ocean, with what you can now definitely see this ball of light that, as you watch, turns very, very slowly and seems to emit this beam, even in the daylight here. This beam over your heads, across and out into the ocean, and then back again. As you approach, in the very base of this building is a very simple-looking door.
Must have spent all their money on the statue, it looks.
Yeah, I'll just knock on the door. Hello?
For a very long period of time, there is no answer. And then this shutter appears in the door. Ah!
We should. Oh,
Hello? Hi,
What do you want?
to come inside?
You a member of the Hayam?
The who and the what now?
Are you a member of Hayam?
We would like to learn more, and this is her temple.
Yeah, I'm the guardian.
Huh?
Hayam! I am the guardian of this temple. It's the lighthouse.
Yeah, that's why we want to come inside.
Well, you can't. If you're not a member, you can't.
How do we become members?
Go find a priest. He puts closes the latch again.
well, that was fruitful.
This guardian does not look like a very nice person.
They are very good at their job, it looks like.
Except what if someone needs to get into the lighthouse for maintenance and they're not a part of the church?
Perhaps they have their own maintenance people to take care of that.
I hope so.
I hope so too. Otherwise we'll have ships crashing into the docks.
Well, this seems like an entirely useless trip. Are we ready to head to the mansion?
I guess so.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Luinil.
Ah, it's okay. It just it definitely doesn't look like a religion I want to know more about. So
Yeah, no, if that's like well, I mean, honestly, all religious institutions are corrupt and evil things that really predicate upon the fears of the people, but we're not going to get into that today.
So,
sorry.
that's your,
okay.
your-
Okay,
your-
Braun. We'll save that discussion for another day.
So it's,
Wow.
it's irony is walking around to all the churches in a day.
I mean, Luinil wanted to learn. I'm not going to stop someone from wanting to learn about the institution. I just think that they're all morally corrupt, awful places.
Of course.
People are allowed to draw their own conclusions about things. They don't always have to agree with my opinion. I just have my own.
Very much so. Yeah.
Fair.
Very well.
So-
Are we ready to go to the mansion then?
Yeah, unless you know where the person who killed Nevi is. We can go to the mansion first.
I don't know where they are yet.
Okay.
Right on. Let's go.
Okay, so the mansion is not particularly far outside the city of Archwell. When you get to one of the entrances to the city of Archwell and ask about said mansion, the guards immediately point you in the direction of a distant group of trees, which you can just make out in that distance. This stone wall. Yeah, it's over there. You sure you want to go over there?
Yeah, do you know much about the person who lives there?
Not particularly. Other than that, he's a bit of an oddball.
I've heard
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I've heard odd too, but I was wondering, like, what makes him odd?
Well, don't really know, to be honest, except for the fact that he really. No, wrong sound. This is the sound that I wanted. There we go. Not really sure, to be honest. He comes into the city quite often, and sometimes he comes. He's like real like too much money, too much gold, idiot. And then sometimes it's like he's a different person almost. It's really weird.
Yeah, what does he wear when he comes out like a nut fop?
almost stylish, almost, to be honest. It's black. It tends to come with this sort of open shirt thing, black. Nice trousers, nice shoes, everything. It's really kind of weird. It's like a completely different person.
I see.
Does he
But
ever leave or head back home with guests or come out with anybody else? Is it only just him?
You know, well, I don't tend not to do the evening shift. That tends to be my friend Eric. He's the one that does the evening shift. But he's been mentioning that that is this fella that keeps coming in. He definitely leaves occasionally with people, but I've never seen him come back. I've never seen him come back with anybody. No?
Yeah.
It's only been him who's been coming in.
Right.
I've never seen... Well, whenever he comes in, he's in for a while, because I never see him leave. I mean...
But you never see the people who leave with him come back to town?
Well, I don't know. You see, I don't know if he does or not, because I don't work the evening lot. I tend not to stand here in the evenings. And there's so much traffic that goes in and out. It's really fucking easy to miss people. So, for all I know, he comes in and then goes back in the middle of the day, and I don't see him because of the traffic. But
Right.
for all I know, he's in the city for the whole day.
Have you seen him return yet?
No, I saw him this morning.
Yeah.
He hasn't come back. He hasn't come back home yet.
Well, I haven't seen him leave. At least not out this entrance.
Ah.
He might go out the other entrance. I don't know.
That's fair.
All right. Well, excellent.
Alright. Well, thank you. That was very informative. You've been super helpful.
All right.
I hand him a silver.
Oh, thanks very much, sir. Pockets it.
Okay. Well,
All right.
we should get going.
Alrighty. As I said, the mansion isn't too far away. The grouping of trees is very easy to see in the distance. And as you get nearer and closer, walking across the open ground there is definitely a presence that begins to get felt as you are approaching. Well, it's not a presence, it's less of a presence, and definitely more of a... How do I describe it? That something's not right.
Got a bad feeling about this.
Braun just seems to be saying, like, oh, okay, we should go then. And just keeps walking down the path.
Yeah, I'm keeping my eyes open and kind of looking around.
Because Braun just doesn't feel different.
I want to see if there's any signs of activity of various signals, signs, scratchings, and markings of any kinds of like guilds, like thieving, such types of things,
Sure.
or even like piratey as well.
Roll me a perception check, please.
Alrighty. Ooh, okay.
Jeez, you
Decent.
guys are rolling amazingly today. It is not so much that... It's not so much that you can't find that you don't see any scratchings. It's more that as you are looking around, there are none. And as you are walking across the fields towards this mansion, with your perception check, you begin to notice how quiet things are getting. The sounds of birds, sounds of creatures that would normally be making lots of noise during the day beginning to fade. It's beginning to get quiet, and you're beginning to only to hear the rustle of the trees, rustle wind in the trees.
Huh.
You have not reached the gate, by the way. This is just as you were approaching.
How far from the gate are we?
About 60 to 80 feet away.
All right.
Still quite a distance. You probably got about now 10 15 minutes walk, and you'll be there. But this just the quietness is beginning to become noticeable.
I kind of relatively whisper to Luinil and Braun and say, "Hey, do you two notice that? It's really quiet."
Luinil, Corby, is Corby flying with you, or are you riding Corby right now?
No, Corby's flying with me.
You're very attuned to Corby, being the dear friend that he is to you. You can tell there's a lot of apprehension here from him. Like he's doing this sort of. He's flying alongside you, and then he flies away, and then flies back to you, and then he's flying away again, and he's flying back to you, and then he's flying away again and flying back to you.
I'll ask him, is everything okay, buddy?
He is... I need to ask you your relationship to him. Can you actually understand him?
I can't necessarily talk with him, but seeing as we're pretty close, I would be able to pick up things from how he reacts to the say.
He's not happy. So he's giving off all the animal signs of I do not want to be here. This is a place I really want to be very far away from, but I'm only here because you're here.
Right, I'll tell the rest that Corby is really distressed here.
Really? This seems normal.
What seems normal to you, Braun?
This?
What, the complete and utter silence? No sounds of any kinds of animals, birds, insects, anything of that nature while we are within this short distance from the mansion? That's all normal to you?
Corby is very much not in a happy place right now, so...
I'm used to silence, so yeah. This is
Right.
fine.
No.
Isn't it fine for you?
Doesn't bother me, but it is very peculiar being outside in the wilderness, close to, outside of town, close to here, to not hearing anything at all.
Yes.
Alright.
Guess we're just different.
For what it's worth, keep your eyes open.
I would have to. I'm walking.
Insight check.
You eventually reach the gates of this walled area. It is as you look through the gates, there is this path that winds through the trees away from you, and this high wall, not too high that you wouldn't be able to scale it with a little bit of assistance, but it's still at least a 6 to 8 feet high wall that just extends to your left and right, a ways into the tree line beyond your sight. The gate is closed, and this is this very tall wrought iron gate with these quite cruel, for want of a better word, looking spikes at the top of it. There does not appear to be a lock.
All right. I will open up the gate.
It opens with a very easy swing. Almost silent in its opening.
Uh, I'm going to take a look over really quick at the hinges as we're walking by. And do they seem like they're that well oiled, or is there something else going on?
Just roll me an investigation check, please.
All right. Meh. Midway.
It's okay. They seem to be very well oiled.
All right, and just kind of, and in glancing, or passing, I glance at that, but then I hold it open enough so that those two can walk through if they are coming, and then just kind of move up, continue on to the front door.
The path extends a ways away from you, down into the tree line. I need to have a what would be the best roll from this? Yeah, all three of you, please roll a perception check for me.
Does he?
Oh, hey.
Kyrus
hell,
saves the
jeez.
day.
Kyrus definitely saves his day here. Both Luinil and Braun with your 13 and 12 respectively. You don't notice this. Kyrus, you're walking through the path, and there is a crack. There's cracking and creaking going on all around you. And you glance to your right and left, and you see these humanoid type shapes moving through the tree lines in this sort of very jerking pattern. And they seem to be sort of moving randomly around you.
What time of day is it right now?
It would be the afternoon. Except when you glance up at the sky, you can't really tell what time of day it is. The cloud cover there seems to be a very thick cloud cover above you, and whatever sunlight which would normally penetrate through the cloud doesn't seem to be penetrating too far.
This is very suspicious.
I agree.
Whisper over to Luinil because I honestly feel that Braun is almost useless in this type of situation. And I'm hoping that Luinil is a little bit more keen to this sort of thing. I go, Luinil, do you notice that movement over there? And I kind of motion to the forest, you said?
Yep. Luinil, you also, when Kyrus points it out, you also see these humanoid-like shapes that are moving this sort of very jerky form in an almost random way through the tree lines.
I see them now, and they move. I mean, all you humans are strange, but these are very strange.
Yes.
I can ask Corby if he's willing to take a closer look, but he does not seem to be very happy right now. So,
Wait,
Corby is at this present moment no longer beside you. He is now above the tree line, and he's following you from above. No.
Your animal companion is uneasy here as well.
yeah, he's really hating the place. So am I.
DM, is it safe for me to come to the assumption that there is something supernatural going on here, evilly so as it were, seeing as my background kind of helps lend to that a little bit?
Roll me an Arcana check.
Bah.
Ah, it fell the other way this time.
Yes.
It's not great.
Right.
That's it.
Alright,
That's all you
Luinil.
can really tell.
Just keep your eyes open.
Oh dear.
Oh,
I
hello.
don't get it. What's the problem?
Well, we may have some unwanted company soon. But keep your eyes out. Let's walk up to the door.
Okay.
You guys walk up to the door, and I'll fly up and see if I can spot anything from above. And I'll just meet you at the door as soon as I'm ready.
Sure. Luinil, just be safe, okay? If there's something following us, don't go too far.
As long as that it can't fly, I should be fine.
Okay, good.
If I just go to the, how do you call it, canopy of the forest? You know, just inside the branches a bit, see if I can look and see if I can see anything from down there, from up there. Sorry.
Yeah, absolutely. It's very easy to do. Are you going to go into the canopy as off the sides of the sides of the path?
Yeah.
Sure. You go just under the canopy into the woodland.
Ed.
I am not muted anymore. I did catch
Okay.
that. Thank you very much, Immersion Diversion. I did catch that. Thank you. You go into the canopy and look down, and then you see just a ways from the path these humanoid creatures. And from how good is your eyesight?
I'm a fairy, so
Yeah, but that could be anything.
20/20 vision.
20/20 vision. All right, then we'll say we got 20/20 vision then. Looking down, you see these humanoid creatures. Except they appear to be these They seem to be almost husks. The skin is wrinkled, the skin is withered, the hair is lank and almost stuck to the back of their skulls. And not only do you see sort of ragged clothing, and it's all types. It's male and female, dwarf, human, elf, all types here. And on some of them, it's very easy to see. On others, it's difficult to see. But on some of them, you see these black shards just sticking out of their bodies. Some in their arms, some in the back of the neck, some even in the head. But they're all this withered exterior.
And would I recognize it easily enough as one of the black shards I have on me?
Black shard you have on you?
Yeah, we found one black shard, and I took that.
That was a dagger.
Oh yeah, that was the dagger, yeah. It was made from black crystal, yeah. But would I recognize it as something similar?
Roll me a Arcana check.
Yep.
Difficult to tell from here.
All right. Yeah, I'll fly back to the others.
Sure. You're there.
Okay. Well,
I'm not going to narrate you flying back.
I tell Braun and Kyrus, okay, well, there were these. It was humans, elves, dwarves, and they had some sort of black thing, crystalline-like, sticking out of him, and they looked off.
Okay.
Off how?
Like off. There was something wrong, very, very wrong with them. They did not look like humans, elves, or dwarves are supposed to look.
The fact that they're not coming. All right.
As you are having this conversation, Kyrus, with your high perception, you hear this crash and a crunch, and you look further up the path, and one of these creatures that Luinil has just described has just stumbled its way onto the path, and it looks round at you, at the three of you, and begins to make its way towards you.
Oh, goody.
I need
you to roll initiative, please.
Boom.
Sorry, my religion doesn't believe in initiative.
My religion says I go first all the time.
Yeah, it says that my characters die all the time.
God.
Here's where the rules are going to start getting shitty.
Yeah.
Well, we'll
out
see.
with the
We'll see.
26s, and it's in with the 7s.
All NPCs. There we go. Oh boy. Oh boy, guys. Oh jeez. All right, I am going to just put you guys onto a map.
On the plus side, they're zombies, right? Right? So they go like really slow, right?
Sure.
I mean, I am perfectly okay with everything, because fly.
Why?
I'll just fly away.
I've got... This is true. Yeah, you could. Quite easily. Let me just put you on, guys, onto a map. Share the map with you guys as well. There we go. And you see this withered creature emerge in front of you. And I am going to go to a battle map. Haha! We have a battle map.
Oh my god!
I know.
Panic!
I was preparing stuff in the back. So, first off, it is the zombie, this crystal zombie that has made its way. All three of you can see this creature has this shards of crystal, this black crystal just emerging from its arms all over its body. It is going to move towards you. Wow, jeez, it actually has quite fast. Before we start, please could you guys arrange yourselves as necessary?
Safety.
So, Luinil, you are not going to be there because you're having this conversation with them.
Wait, how come the rogue is in front? What the?
Because it shouldn't be the fairy.
Alright, so that's how you guys are going. Cool, so it is going to move to the closest possible thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, and unfortunately that is you, that is the rogue. And it's going to reach towards you and swipe at you with these claw-like appendages that have just seems to be rotten and turning black. It's pretty horrible. Wow, that actually hits. Yes, it swipes at you. These claw-like appendages slashing across your body. You take 6 points of necrotic damage. 6 points of I'll try that again. 6 points of slashing damage and 1 point of necrotic damage from that.
Oh, okay. The hit points there, I see they're being taken off. Okay,
yeah,
cool.
It'll get automatically added to you. Emerging from the following just behind this zombie appears even more
Goody.
Ah, damn it, wrong way around. Open up, thank you. From the tree lines around you.
Oh shit.
Shiza.
Let's get through. There we go. The second dude is going to stumble forward. I'll just roll a quick d6. 1, 2, 3. It's Kyrus. It's you, Kyrus. Unfortunately, again. 2, 3.
Yay.
It's going to stumble forwards to there. Sure, it's going to stumble there. It doesn't have a brain. It doesn't know what it's doing, so it's going to go that. It's going to go against you, Kyrus, again. As before. Yeah, that is definitely going to hit with a 22. This other one goes to slash across your shoulder, catching you just across that point where your leather armor is not covering your shoulder, hitting you for 9 points of damage. That's 9 points of damage total, with 3 of that being necrotic. This other crystal zombie emerges from the tree line towards you, Luinil, with arms outstretched to try and grab you. Let's see if it's going to hit, because it is jeez, bloody hell. Yeah, it reaches out and swipes across your shoulder. Causing 8 points of damage. I hope to God you guys can take this.
Same.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, me too.
This is rough. This is rough. The other one also emerges from the tree line, stumbling towards you. Towards you now, Braun. As you see its arms again outstretched. You see that thing that Luinil described to you. Oh God. Okay. Cool. Yeah, this is gonna hurt.
Yeah. Holy cow.
Mm-hmm.
Holy cow.
Are you still up, Braun?
I should be. I should be at 19 health, so that's why I'm wondering what it means exceeds hit points by 17.
Exceeds 6 points to 17. That's rubbish. Yeah, there you go. I've corrected it. So you are still up. It counts upwards. So it's you have taken 17 points. So with that, Braun, you have been slashed across the chest by this thing. What is your retaliation? You are not unconscious. Why are you unconscious?
Yeah, I don't know.
Wake up, Braun! Wake up!
Also, since I have 2 failed death saves, I'm like, what is going on?
No, that's all rubbish. That's rubbish.
Yeah. These things. Well. Huh. This is a Tum Tigger of a Digger Deal. What do we do? I don't have combat spells. Guess I have this one. I'm going to look at the one, not the one that attacked me, but the one directly in front of me that swiped at Kyrus last.
Mm-hmm.
And no one probably sees this because of the battle, but Braun's eyes go back into like that empty blackness with white spirals.
Mm-hmm.
And as he holds out his hand towards it, he just pushes he just seems to push air towards it. And I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers on it. I need to make a Wisdom save.
Nice. That's that fella.
I don't know how to target
Bless
on
you.
This, so.
To whoever that was. A Wisdom saving throw, was it?
A Wisdom save on Crystal Zombie 2.
Crystal Zombie 2. All right.
Yes.
Let me just roll that. Wisdom save. Yeah. Does a 1 do that?
No, that fails. So it's gonna be 3d6 worth of damage, psychic.
Nice.
Oh
wow.
Damage.
Uh-huh.
and it must use its reaction right now to run away as far as possible if it is frightened of me.
Is it reaction or...
Reaction.
Then it will do that. It has to move as far away as possible from you. Okay.
If available to move as far as to its speed allows away from me.
Sure, it is going to move out of your range, so you can take a reaction in order to hit it, if you wish.
Unfortunately, that is forced movement. We can't.
That's force moved, okay.
Yeah.
5,
I wish the spell worked that way, but no.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. That is going to move to there. Very nice.
Well, all right then.
And in its head, as I do that, it just hears like this laughter that spirals between higher pitches and lower pitches all around it.
Awesome. Awesome. Very nice.
Yeah, that's my turn. That's all I could do.
That's really nice. Kyrus!
All right. I'm going to take the bonus action to disengage and
Nice.
move over here to this fellow.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to attack him because I believe this should be a sneak attack.
Yes, it is, because I am
It is indeed,
opposite it.
because you are opposite.
Mother trucker.
Oh, no! Oh, dude.
Oh.
Oh, boy.
And then what was that? That was 5, 10, 15.
I believe you should have inspiration from last session.
Okay,
So you
I will.
could if you want. You could if you wanted to use your inspiration to re-roll that.
Yes, let's do that again. Come on. Okay, that's better.
There you go.
Oh, I didn't add sneak attack to it. Do you want me to re-roll or?
You rolled. Just roll
It's
an extra.
another, yeah, it's just another d6.
Just roll an extra d6 and add it to the total.
Come on, why is that not? Oh, it's not allowing me to. Okay. Roll it on the thing. Oh, come on.
It's something. 9 points of damage.
And then I half hate to say this, but what was that? That was 5, 10, 15. Then I'm going to continue because I should still be disengaged. 20, 25. Actually, no. 20, 25, 30.
Alrighty then. Gonna run over to there.
I've got 3 hit points left. My
Yeah,
friends.
I got you, dude. I got you. I understand, mate. This is rough. Luinil, is Corby going to do anything?
Corby has seen what is going on, and Corby is thinking, "We got this, boys."
Nice. Corby is hiding in a tree, squawking encouragement at your wall. Luinil,
Yes.
you are up, my friend.
I'm so sorry. I actually, I did honestly grab the wrong damage. I grabbed short bow damage instead of rapier damage.
Okay, that's fine. Just roll your rapier damage in for me. We're still
All right,
just
should
there. No, just roll it into the chat box itself, ran onto the creature, and I'll adjust as necessary.
Okay, so it was same anyway. Okay,
Okay,
it
that's
was
fine.
still 8
It
points.
works out the same then. That's cool.
Okay, sorry guys.
Yeah,
No worries.
Luminal.
Yes, I will do a quick bonus. For my bonus action, I will cast a healing word on Kyrus.
Oh, I
Nice.
love you.
So that will be Fantasy Grounds. Work with me here. Good.
Come on, Fantasy Grounds.
6 healing
Nice.
on you.
That should have automatically been added to your character
It
sheet.
looks like it did. It did. Yes.
And then for my action, I will use one wild shape,
Mm-hmm.
and I will turn myself into a dire wolf.
Nice.
Oh,
Very nice indeed. Okay, there is a little thing in regards to Fantasy Grounds, and that's you should have the polymorph action. So if you'd
Yeah.
excuse me for a minute while I just do a few things.
Well, it doesn't
You
allow
see
me
it.
to select anything when I click select polymorph. So
That's because you need to actually drag the thing you want to polymorph into.
okay.
Direwolf, you said, right?
Yes.
Alright, let me add that to your...
I mean, I'm assuming I've seen direwolves in my life, so.
Oh yeah, you would definitely have done so. Not valid for Direwolf challenge rating or level of 1. It's not valid for Druid level 2 for Wild Shape. Okay, why is that the case? You are level 2, so max CR is 1/4.
Oh.
And a Direwolf is challenge rating 1. That's why.
Dang it.
So, quarter, right? You can have... do just the monster manual. Axe Beak, Blink Dog, Boar, Bullywug, Constrictor Snake, Draft Horse, Drench Drow, Duodrone, Elk, Giant Badger, so Giant Badger, Bat, Centipede, Frog, Lizard, Owl, Poison Snake, and Giant Wolf Spider. A Grimlock. Whatever a Grimlock is.
Would you allow Velociraptor?
Is that in there?
It is in the books, and it is a quarter. So
It's not like the giant velociraptor. They're like actually small size
yeah,
creatures.
they're not the Jurassic Park sized Velociraptors.
You know, this one time, yes.
Yay!
Because there's an actual real world reason for this. So, if it had been anybody else apart from your character, Luinil, I would have said no. But because of your background, you can do this.
Nice. I love it.
Only because of that. All right, let me just drag that across for you. So you should now see Velociraptor as beast. So if you click active, it'll automatically change your sheet to that. And you have now become a Velociraptor on the on the thing. Nice.
Awesome.
It is now the Crystal Zombie's turn. Oh boy, you guys. Jeez, I hope to God good stuff happens. Seeing the creature that is in front, seeing that the creature that it was going for, which was you, Kyrus, has disappeared. The crystal zombie is now confused and sees something that shouldn't exist, so it's going to go for that thing, which is the Velociraptor that is now there.
No, not the Velociraptor.
Not the Velociraptor. I'm going to do one thing though. Let's just do a very quick thing here. Damn it, stupid. Fancy grounds, you're being annoying. Do what I want you to do. Thank you. Let's just that, because that's exactly what it should be. It's fine. Go. No. Damn it. So. The zombie reaches out to slash at you. But unfortunately, you are this weird creature, and there's some intelligence in this, not much, but some, but it can't quite figure out what on earth it's meant to be slashing at, and so its arms are just wildly trying to grab at you, but nothing happens. Dissonance Whispers,
Nice.
Braun, does that remain in effect, or is that just for the one time?
Let me just reread everything here. I must use its reaction. No, it's good now.
It's good now? Okay.
Yep.
It is going to... What is it going to do? I'm just going to roll a very quick d20 here. Is it going to turn around and start fighting, or is it going... Oh, okay, fine. It's going to turn around and try and figure out who it's going to hit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Please go for 4, 5, 6. There we go. The zombie turns around and glances in the direction of what was a fairy but is now a tiny dinosaur, and is going to launch itself at it. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, and gets to there. It's going to swipe at your form, Luinil.
No. I'm just a tiny dinosaur.
It doesn't care. You're just something to swipe at. That's all it cares about. It does not. It's your tiny dinosaur form. It doesn't. The intelligence that is in its head just doesn't compute with what it wants to do. So it swipes at you, but you just dodge around it. This creature is going to try and grab at you. Actually, it's going to make a grapple attack. Please, could I have from you a strength check or a dexterity check?
Yes, please. Strength 6, so...
Yeah, get that. Unfortunately, that does not make it, and it does grab you, and it's now holding you in its grasp. You can feel your Velociraptor-like form can feel the scraping of this crystal along your body as it is holding you there. That is its turn. The other zombie is going to try and do the same thing to you, Braun. Please, could I have either a strength athletics or dex acrobatics check from you?
Okie dokie.
It doesn't matter.
Nice.
You do it. You absolutely do it.
Nice.
It goes to grab. It goes to do this hug around this bear hug as it tries to. But you just go arms straight aside to each side and just push its arms away. Easily done. Braun, it is you.
Okay. At this point, Braun is bleeding quite heavily, I am assuming.
Oh, yeah.
But it does not seem to bother him. As he kind of looks down at it, puts his hand to it, just looks at it, wipes it on the ground, and stands back up and looks at the thing next to him. And oh boy, I only have range spells and everything's in my face. So I guess I will. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. It's either disengage or I go for an attack. Guess I will. He's gonna hold out his hand, and as he does, now everyone around can kind of hear this laughter just emanating from his hand, as this orb of spiraling purple and gold energy shoots out at Crystal Zombie 1, and I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast.
Very nice.
Ugh, nope.
This you hear you. Yeah, I guess you hear this. Both of you, Luinil and Braun, hear this noise emerging from Braun's vicinity. This blast of purplish gold energy flies out of his hand and disappears into the tree line behind. You hear a slight crack, as you can imagine, a tree branch has just been hit.
God damn it, it's gonna call more zombies.
Okay, that's all I can do.
Okay. Kyrus.
All right. I will move back into place, and I am going to attack said beastie. Oh, it's a hit.
Very
Okay,
nice.
cool.
Yes, it does hit. Yeah, these guys are they're not particularly strong. They just hit like trucks.
Oh, it didn't do the sneak attack damage either.
Just roll an extra d6 for me.
Oh, come on, really?
Oh. Still, that's 11 points of damage. That is still 11 points of damage, so that's not too bad.
Does it look like it's about to fall down at all?
It does not look like it's about to fall down at this present moment, but it is definitely looking hurt. You have caused this. You used a rapier, right?
I did use the rapier, yes.
When you struck the zombie from behind in the back. Your rapier pierced extremely deeply. Braun, you almost see this point of a rapier appear at the other side of this crystal zombie. But it doesn't. It seems to almost be holding it up, and as Kyrus pulled a sword out, there's this jerk motion from the crystal zombie as it gets pulled out, but it still remains standing.
All right. And let me see. Where are you at? Where are you at? I'll stick around right there and kind of add to the action there. There's nothing really else I can do, I don't think, right now. Yeah, I don't really have any bonus actions I can do right now, so.
Except disengage.
Yeah, I could, and I probably should, but I think I'm going to stay there, hoping that I can confuse this thing enough to not decide which way it wants to attack.
Well, we'll see what happens. Corby is going to continue squawking in help for you guys. It is now Luinil the Velociraptor.
Yes, let's quick check. Crystal Zombie 2 was the one that was already damaged by Braun's spell, right?
Correct, yes.
Then I will attack him.
Mm-hmm.
With a little bitey bite attack.
A chomp,
Nice. Chomp, chomp.
Chewy, chewy, chomp. Nice.
Very nice.
16 hits. Oh, come on.
It's still nothing.
Still
Still not nothing.
Also do a little claw.
Mm-hmm.
And that misses.
Oh, you go to clamp your jaws on your shoulder, and you do so, and you tear back, ripping this dry flesh out from its shoulder. Your Velociraptor senses, you can tell that this thing is dead. There is nothing here. There is no. It should just be dust and dirt in the ground, but it's still alive. And that's what puts you off as you go to slash at this zombie. It is now their turn. Yeah, that's they're just gonna continue swiping at you guys. Not with that, Ace. Not you're tiny. You are tiny.
Nice.
You are dodging left and right, trying to avoid these zombies, and they are.
The worst part is, in Velociraptor form, I'm probably bigger than I am in Luinil form.
Yes, absolutely you are. But you're still small.
I'm now the size of a large turkey, so yeah.
But it's your speed that's doing it, though. This one is going to try and grab at you and try and hold you down. Please make me either a strength athletics or a dex acrobatics check. Your target number is 6.
Ooh.
Yeah. Easy.
I also escaped the other grapple.
I will give you a choice.
Oh.
You can either escape whatever other grapple is going to happen if you think there's going to be another grapple, or you can use this opportunity to get a free reactionary attack on Crystal Zombie 2.
Death or glory, as someone once said. So I'll make just one attack, so just a bite.
Just one. Okay, go for it. Very nice.
That's better.
Oh
Yeah.
yes, there we go. The zombie reaches out to try and grab you, and you dodge aside, but you dodge aside in such speed that you're able to turn around and clamp your jaws on the arm of this zombie, ripping it off. It now has only one arm, so it's no longer good. It's going to try and probably grapple at some point, but fail miserably. The remaining zombie, having tried to grab you and failed spectacularly, is going to try and slash at your back with your back now turned to it.
You'll miss.
Yes, it definitely does. It misses,
It
and
still works. It still works.
It still works, yeah. It still works. Just yelling out what's going to happen, it still works. It goes to try and slash at you with both arms, but unfortunately, because you are so small and so nimble, it stumbles forward onto its face, and it is now prone. Just
Perfect.
prone.
Love it.
There we go. The remaining zombie is not sure which one it's going to go for. It is going to perform an intelligence check to try and figure out, otherwise it's going to just stay there. No, actually it's not going to do that. It's going to do a random attack. 1, 2, 3, Kyrus, 4, 5, 6, Braun. Kyrus, it is swinging around and trying to slash around at you, and it is going to try and attack you, Kyrus.
All right.
Or at least you are on the receiving end of this hit, shall I say.
Chicken bone, chicken bone.
No, it was
Oh.
it was confused. It didn't know who to go for. It just started swinging around, trying to scrape whoever's about it, and you were just able to. You saw the arms swinging, and you just ducked out of the way. Braun.
Yeah. Okay. I guess I'm gonna waste this, but it should help. I hate warlocks, but I love warlocks. I guess Braun will at this point once again look at this time Crystal Zombie number 4.
Okay.
And use his last spell slot for Dissonant Whispers.
Go for it.
So another Wisdom save.
Another wisdom save. Alrighty then.
Has to be a 13 or higher.
Well, let's see. That should, for some reason. Oh yeah, wisdom plus 0. Yeah, that does make it.
Okay, it will take half damage.
Alrighty then, roll me half damage, please.
Oof. That would
So
be
9,
so
that'll
it
be
takes
4 points of
5.
damage.
Yep.
4, because you roll down.
4. Yep.
Right, and does it stay put, or does it also have to run?
It does not run now because it succeeded.
Kyrus, you are the closest, and you hear this laughter that Crunchy Cat has described already, with that high and low laughter emanating from the vicinity of Braun. And you see this crystal zombie almost seems to put its hands to its ears, but it does stay put. Kyrus.
Now that I'm here on this side, do I notice how Braun commented before on his casting works, his eyes rolling in the back of his head?
It's not
Would
his
they
eyes
n-
rolling to the back of his head. It's essentially all his eyes go black and white spirals appear instead where the iris would be.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I reckon
do I
with
notice that?
With your passive perception being so high, I think you would be able to spot a difference. It is his eyes, so it is difficult to see his eyes. But you would definitely notice that there is a difference about Braun. Like something seems off.
I got you. You know what I forgot to do last time? Unless this isn't happening, because we are flanking. Doesn't that give me advantage on the attack?
Yes, indeed, it does.
I forgot to roll with that last time, but this time I will remember. There we go.
Oh wow! Yes, 23 definitely hits.
Now let's see.
Come on, let's roll the sneak attack.
Oh, it didn't roll it there again.
Still not rolling it. Kind of weird.
All right, well that's 9 total.
9 total.
Yeah.
How do you want to do this?
Oh, I foresee this going as I kind of slice down at the back of his leg, slicing his hamstring so he falls down to one knee, and then I spin around and lop off his head as it, or like just cut deeply into his neck, so it kind of like half falls off as it crumbles to the ground.
Very nice, very nice. The zombie does exactly as you described, crumbles to the ground, and then just seems to dissipate into dust, leaving this shards of black crystal on the ground. Very, very small shards.
And I shout to Braun to back up if you can. I'm going to go 5, 10 to right there and flank this one, zombie number 2 with the Velociraptor beast. But I'm
Very
kind
nice.
of like, this is interesting.
Corby is still yelling encouragement. Velociraptor Luinil.
Yes. I will do 1 attack, a bite attack on zombie 2.
Mm-hmm. Which you get advantage because he is flanked.
Oh yeah. Okay. 17 hits.
You still hit with a 17, yeah.
That's 8 damage.
Very nice. It's still up, but it is looking very hurt. You can see dust is pouring from the gaps and slashes within its body.
All right, and then I will do another one on zombie 3.
Which has to be your slash attack, I believe.
The claws. Yeah.
Yeah. Go for it. Roll me
He
your attack.
was not prone, right?
Number 3. Yes, he is. He is prone, so the advantage should automatically be applied.
Oh. Well. 15 hits.
Still hits.
And it does 3 damage.
It's still not nothing. You you bite at the creature beside you, and the zombie which tried to grab you had fallen down. So you quickly release your jaws from this creature and go down and scratch the back of this zombie's body. It screeches a small amount, and you can see as you rake your claws across its back, dust seems to spill out of the wounds, and a small sliver of black crystal appears in its back. It is now the zombie's turn. What is he gonna do?
Nothing. He's going to sit there and he's going to just go, kill me. I'm done with life.
No, he's not, because he can't think. He's just a mindless creature, so he's just going to start slashing at the annoying little creature in front of him.
We should unionize zombies against the DMs.
Oh, God. Oh, Fantasy Grounds is punishing me. Damn it. Again, what happens is this creature goes to start scratching at your back, Luinil, but just can't seem to get a grasp as to what thing you are, basically. This zombie is not sure which one to go for, so I'm going to roll a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's going to start lashing out. Kyrus, you unfortunately are the recipient of its lash, as it goes to try and as it swings around itself. Fucking hell! And again, that's literally what happens. You see this arm come across to you, and you just deflect it out of the way with your rapier. The final crystal zombie is going to get up from the floor. And annoyed at the fact that its grapple failed, it is going to try and do the same thing again on you, Luinil. Please roll me a dexterity acrobatics or strength athletics. Your target number is 5.
Ooh.
Ta-da!
Oh my god! Again, with the natural 20 of you dodging aside, you are able to take, if you wish, a single attack action against it.
Well, can guess what's gonna happen then. 22.
Nice.
Very nice. From your damage.
And 7 damage.
Very, very nice indeed. Again, it goes to grab you, but you dodge out of the way, grab its arm, and bite into it, the arm just crunches and collapses under your vicious bite, and this dust spews into your mouth. Braun, you are up, sir.
Okay. Indeed. So after Kyra said I should leave, like, you just watch as Braun's head just swivels, like it's a door being opened directly to you.
Oh,
and then just you watch, like, as his mouth opens, you don't hear like the "oh hi," you just hear "not until they are gone. Only then will we bring back Braun." And then the head swivels back to, like, facing the enemies, and just you watch as he shoots another Eldritch Blast at Crystal Zombie number 3.
Nope. Carry on, please do carry on. Your description was making me going nope. That is with disadvantage, unfortunately.
Oh, okay.
Because I believe it's a ranged attack, correct?
Yes, it's a ranged attack.
So it would be disadvantaged as you are in melee.
Okay. Dang it.
Ooh.
So a 9 would miss, unfortunately.
Even at number 3, which isn't the one I'm in melee with?
Oh, number 3. Sorry.
Yeah.
Then no. Yeah, no. Then you'll be fine. Then sorry, my mistake.
Okay.
I thought you were going at zombie number 2. Yes. No. That's fine. So that's 7 points of damage.
How do I
is it?
target stuff on 7 damage, force damage?
That's fine. What you do is you can drag and drop the attack die onto the creature you want to target.
Onto the token. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, and it will automatically hit against that. Same with damage as well.
Okay.
So that's to zombie number 3.
Mhm.
Very nice. This purple gold energy spins out of your hand and flies over the head of Luinil the Velociraptor, striking the zombie in the shoulder, and it blasting a hole within it. Still up though. Is that your turn?
That is all that Braun can do.
Righty then, Kyrus.
All right. After I've moved over to here, I see the Velociraptor. Obviously, he's fighting against all these different things, and he's moving pretty well against him. I'm going to try to give him a little bit more aid, and I'm going to start attacking this. Was it zombie number 2? But I'm kind of like working at the shoulder, kind of like stabbing at the shoulder, try to put that arm, the last arm it has, out of commission if I can.
Go for it.
Ooh, that's an 18 to hit.
That will do it. That will hit.
All right, let's do this. It is not working still. I don't know why it doesn't work, but...
Doesn't matter.
Ooh.
How do you want to do it this time?
This time I swing and I miss the shoulder that I was aiming for. Instead, stab it right through the back of the head, and the tip of the sword comes right out of its mouth. It's like, and I pull it out, and it kind of goes, slumps to the ground.
Very nice. It crumples into dust on the floor in front of you.
And then I move over to this one.
You're just working along the line now, that's all you're doing. Corby is busy squawking from the canopy. Velociraptor Luinil.
Alright, time to do some biting.
Here we go.
I definitely needed that.
Oh yes, that's a good one.
That's 5 points of damage. And oh no, wait. Flanking, so it's another hit, and we do the claws, and the claws will do 4 points of damage.
Very nice. You unleash on this zombie, practically just jumping on it, scratching and biting down on this creature. It is still up and it's almost trying to fend you off as you scratch and bite on it, but it is still up. Talking of this creature, talking of leaping on this creature, it is annoyed about that fact and is going to now slash at you with its own claw-like appendages. Oh, for fuck's sake. Sorry.
After that first round,
Yeah. Come on, Fighters Gods, give me something. I know I hurt my players, but give me something here,
Oh.
please.
You hit
Yeah,
me with a crit. You hit me with a crit.
You
the
almost
only
killed all
time.
of us in the first round before we attacked.
the turkey keeps dodging.
The turkey literally keeps dodging. Yeah, you jumped off it as it went to go and grab you and start scratching your throat, but you had already leapt off its chest. Yeah, that's its turn. Huh. Okay. Ignore that. It is now. It's just something that I forgot was a part of the creature, but I haven't been using it, so tough. It is now the turn of the remaining crystal zombie that has been trying to wail on you, Luinil, and it is going to try and do the same thing again, trying to scratch your back with its claw-like appendages, and finally fucking hits. Thank you. So yes, it goes to scratch you, and unfortunately this time you are not quick enough in order to dodge out of its way, and it catches you across the neck, dealing 8 points of damage total, 6 of which are slashing, 2 of which are necrotic damage.
Ooh.
It's fine.
Are you still a Velociraptor?
Yeah, I have 10 HP.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
And
Yeah,
the
no,
beauty is damage doesn't spill over, so
it does, but only if it exceeds your form.
Yeah, no, it does.
Only,
Yeah,
but only if it exceeds your form. But in this case, you're okay.
these
So yeah,
8 damage points are
it
beautiful.
slashes across your neck, leaving this gouge of streaks, this gouging across your neck, and you can feel this horrendous withering of your form. But you're still up as a Velociraptor. Braun.
Oh boy. Oh
Dear
boy,
sir.
oh boy, oh boy. Let's see here. So 3 and 2 are still up. Oh, 3 and 1 are up. Okay. I was hitting 3 before, so I'll keep hitting 3. Another Eldritch Blast. Bring it on top.
nice.
Nice.
Boom.
Very nice.
Nice.
Ooh.
Oh wow, yeah, that's
Nice.
which one was
Max
that? That was,
damage.
yeah, again, this streak of purple and gold flies above your head as you're a Velociraptor, Luinil, and hits the zombie in this chest, leaving this smoking purplish golden aura behind in its chest. Is that your turn, Braun, or is there anything else you'd like to do?
He will move back 5 feet. That's it.
Okay. No worries then. Kyrus.
All right, let's try this again. We're gonna attack at this zombie, trying to. He's gonna try going for the legs this time. Or actually, no, one of the arms. Just going for the arms again. Just trying to weaken it
Step.
if he can. Hello.
Oh, hello. Almost a crit. Not quite, but almost.
All right, let's see if it works this time.
I think what you need to do is you need to drop it on the creature itself.
I was, or was it?
Okay.
Let's see. Anyway, okay. So that is 9 points. 9
points of damage. Very nice. As you stab into its shoulder. You can see lots of holes starting to appear, and this dust-like substance is beginning to pour out of it. It is still up though.
Okay.
Is that your turn, or is there anything else you'd like to do?
That is my turn. I'm gonna stay there.
Okay. Corby is continuing shouting encouragement. Velociraptor Luinil. Sir.
It's time to turn zombie number 1 into a snack.
That is your hope.
Natural 20.
Wow!
Yeah!
Yeah! Come on, dude. Roll me your damage, sir, please.
For 10 points of damage.
10 points of damage to zombie number 1, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that does. It's still up. You go to bite it, and you bite into its shoulder, and you practically rip off its arm. It was the same shoulder that Kyrus was going for, and you rip into it, tearing chunks away from this shoulder. Its arm is basically now useless. It's hanging limp from its side, still attached, but it is still up.
Alright, we'll also go in with the claws.
Seriously hurt.
Nice.
Again with advantage if you're going with zombie 1. Yeah, so just an ordinary hit.
Just still a hit.
Aw, you suck.
But how do you do it?
Nice.
Oh, after having just latched onto his shoulder, and just furiously trying to separate it, also just use one of its claws and just tear open its stomach.
Very nice. This dust just pours out of it, and it crumples on the ground. Its skin and bone just disintegrating into this pile of brown dust on the floor. It is now the remaining zombie. It is mindless. It cannot think for itself, so it is going to continue fighting. Yeah, it's going to scratch at you, trying to do the same thing it did last time to you. It now has a sense of this. It thinks it has your scent. Oh yeah, it got you. It's definitely got you this time.
A little too well. But...
A little too well.
Ooh. Ooh.
But I rolled shit. You're
10
still
points.
up. So you take 10 points of damage from that. Your character sheet should now be Luinil again. But yeah, it goes to slash you, and it's got you. It's got your sense, and it goes to slash across your neck, and it rakes both hands up your neck, up into the underside of your Velociraptor jaw, tearing it out. That pain forces you back into your fairy form. And unfortunately, you have now got across your body this horrendous scratch mark going across your chest up to the underside of your throat, and it doesn't look healthy, shall we say? But that's its go. Braun, my man.
Which means that it is the time for hopefully the final Eldritch Blast.
Oh, we'll see.
We shall see. Nope.
Oh, man.
Unfortunately, not this time, no. Indeed.
That means that is his turn, as he can just stand there until it dies.
Well, we'll see. It may still be around. Don't know. But you go to fire, and I think it's because of the violence of what just occurred that something clicked in your brain, and it just put your aim off completely, and your blast just fires off, and you definitely know you hit something because there's a from within the tree line. Kyrus.
All right. Kyrus kind of does this, oh shit, backs up a minute, saws how badly he was injured, but then runs 2, 3, 4, slides on his knees right behind him, underneath his arms, kind of throwing him up. And as he comes by, he takes his rapier and just thrusts it right up in the crotch area, right into underneath him.
Oh, come on, please hit.
Oh,
no! Oh no!
No, that was beautiful.
That was a beautiful, absolute beautiful description, but unfortunately, you just didn't quite judge how slippy or not slippy the ground was, and you go to do this, but you end up stumbling a bit, and you try to go stab up into the back of this zombie, but it just swings side to the side of it.
Oh, what was that? That was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm going to go and use, because I imagine I'm on my knees, almost prone now because I kind of slipped. I'm going to use my bonus action to dash, and so I can stand back up and I'm on my feet again.
I'm gonna say that you don't need to do that. That you were already on your feet.
Oh, okay.
As in part of your action was to try and stand up with the stabbing upwards, but it was just the fact that the ground wasn't as giving as you thought it was meant that you missed. So I'm going to say that you were
okay.
Already, so you don't need to dash.
Perfect. So then
is there anything else you'd like to do?
I'm where I am.
Okay. Luinil, you are now back in your fairy form. Very hurt.
I'm gonna risk it, and I'm gonna cast poison spray on Crystal Zombie Tree.
Okay, is poison spray a cone?
Nope.
What? How? You're kidding me.
I don't know.
That's ridiculous.
It's not a cone. It doesn't say. It just says one creature safe. You extend your hand toward a creature you can see within range and project a small puff of noxious gas.
It's a mini cone.
Range 10 feet. It's range 10 feet. It is a poof towards a creature you can see. Okay, I'm going to say that you can angle it so that so that you don't get caught, Kyrus.
Nah, he's fine.
Well, the zombie definitely failed its save. So roll me your damage, sir, please.
And it takes D12 damage. And it takes 12 damage.
Unfortunately,
Nice.
this is
but it is immune.
this is poison damage. So
Yeah.
as you go to cast this noxious gas, the zombie is there going, and just continues to move this sort of twitchy, strange sort of form that it has, and is completely unaffected by it.
You basically just sprayed Bianca in its mouth.
Pretty much.
Pretty much. I am going to roll a d6 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is 4, 5, 6 is Luinil.
I'm going to try to draw his attention.
4, 5, 6 was Luinil. Sorry, Luinil. It's going to go for you.
I have 1 HP, so let's go.
Oh God! Please don't make me do this. Please don't make me do this. I don't want to kill your character.
Chicken bone, chicken bone.
You're gonna miss.
It works again. It works every time. Yeah, it works literally every time. Oh man.
It's all about timing when you say it.
It's one of those things. I now know the feeling of being a GM in this regards. I want to hit you, but I don't want to hit you. I want to hit your character, but I don't want to kill your character. It's a weird duality.
That's great.
But yeah, that's all it's going to do, because that's all it can do. It is now surrounded, and it is also extremely dumb. It is a mindless creature. Braun!
Yep. Well, you know what I'm gonna do.
Eldritch Blast. Oh, oh yes, you've got your eye in. You feel the warmth of your patron around you. You feel the warmth of your patron just guiding your hand to the perfect position. Roll me your damage, please, sir.
I did, and it didn't go. Weird. All right, it's gonna be 2d10, correct? Because it's a crit.
Yeah. So just roll another thing.
There you go.
Very nice.
The timing of those was beautiful, by the way.
That was pretty good timing. Yeah, thank you very much, guys. Yeah, the hand of your patron guides your aim to the perfect position, and you fire this beam of purple and gold light past Luinil, and Luinil again. This streak of purple and gold energy just passed by you, striking the zombie and obliterating its back. It stumbles forward, looking as though it's about to fall forward onto its knees and face, but it staggers back up, and it's still up.
Oh,
Somehow it is still up. Kyrus,
wow.
you see this happen, and you look up, and it says, there is just this. Jeez, guys, thank you. You see this hole in its chest that is just beginning to fade. The purple and gold energy is beginning to fade from this hole in its chest. What do you want to do?
I am going to attack him. I'm going to go for this same hole. There we go.
Oh yes. Roll your damage there.
Nice.
Very nice. How do you want to do this?
Oh, this time I go and it stabs right through, and I kind of like do like a little flip up with the rapier as I'm going through, and his heart kind of pops out the other side, just kind of like flips up in the air and lands on the ground as he pulls his rapier back out.
This very withered, what could only be described as the heart of this creature pops out, and as it pops out, just scatters into dust, and the creature just falls on its knees, and as you're watching, the body just crumples in itself and becomes this pile of ragged clothing, dust, and black shards on the ground in front of you.
Nice. Well, that's 4 from me. Thank you for the assist, you two.
Excuse me,
you
sir.
guys just watch as Braun just collapses to the ground.
Yeah,
as I kind of grin and I wipe my blade off on what little clothing the zombie in front of me has left, or no, on the grass, because he just disintegrated into dust.
There's clothing there as well.
Oh, okay, so I'd kind of like just kind of like wipe off my blade.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna. Are we gonna? I'll just talk to the party. Are we gonna have a little break here, or do you need some healing? Anyone?
I think that we should take a break, but we should leave this general vicinity of the house area here, because there's more of those things in the woods, it looks like.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna. I'll do some healing. Who feels worse? And I raise my hand. Me. Me.
I could use some assistance if you have it. That'd be fantastic. Looks at Braun. He probably could use some too. I don't know if he's quite out of the shock is getting him yet or not.
You can see Braun is. How is Braun at this present moment in time?
He is collapsed face first into the ground, and just blood is coming out of him.
All right, I'll get Buddy Braun first.
He's been at 2 HP this entire first round since the first round.
Right.
I'm at 1, so
I feel you.
Yeah.
I'm definitely expending a wild shape to go into Constellation.
Okay.
And I will go into Chalice.
Okay.
Nice.
And I will use a Cure Wounds on Braun.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 11 HP for Braun. But because I have Chalice on, I also heal myself for D8 plus 3.
Very nice.
As this is going on, we were talking, Kyrus is kind of like looking all kind of like proud and just kind of like snarky as he's doing his thing. But then as you turn your back to go and help him, he kind of like collapses a little bit. It's like, oh, jeez. Oh, like really feeling the anguish and the pain and kind of keeping his eye on you two, not wanting you guys to see him in a weakened condition. As soon as you turn your head to him, he kind of pops back up and kind of grins through it.
Friend Kyrus, it looked like you need some help as well.
I could use some. That would be fantastic, but only if you could spare it.
It's okay. There you go. And I will do another chalice. Oh. Ooh. Oh, wait. Oh, shit. I didn't even read it.
What, chalice?
I only thought I could heal myself, but I can also heal someone else within 30 feet of me with chalice.
Oh,
No.
yeah.
No. Whenever you cast a spell using a spell slot that restores hit points to a creature, you or another... Oh, wait, it does say that. You or another
Yeah.
creature within 30... Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah, Circle's
Nice.
Druid is a big booty busted, and we love it.
That's pretty cool.
So I will drop another heal on Braun.
Oh no, I'm good now. You don't gotta.
Okay.
It's okay.
Don't forget
No.
to cross off the spell slots for the heal
Yeah,
rooms.
yeah. All right, we are good.
Nice.
Not really, but we are somewhat better to go at least.
I could use a little rest. What happened exactly? I just found myself bleeding on the ground. Oh no.
You are a
Weird
weird
things
one, little
happened.
man.
Huh?
Abominations against nature happened.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes.
Not really, which is part of the reason why you feel a bit
Why?
sickly,
Oh, I
poorly.
was bleeding from the chest. Oh. Okay.
I'm taking silent notes of everything I've noticed about Braun and how he's reacting now.
Mhm.
So, how do you feel, Braun?
Tired. I hurt. And for the first time, it's like, well, Braun's talked to you guys. He's never really directly looked you guys in the eyes. He just looks to you for the first time, Kyrus. And I can actually do this now. I can activate my background feature.
Ooh.
Heart of Darkness. When you look into my eyes, you can see that this poor little being apparently has faced unimaginable horrors, and that Braun is no stranger to darkness or evil, as he just kind of looks at you and goes, but I'm okay, I think.
Yeah, you did well. You did
I
well.
did?
You
What
did.
did I do?
You helped to defend against these. Is it safe to say, GM, I can call them zombies?
You would. I'm pretty sure it's safe to say you would call them zombies. Yes, zombies are
Okay.
a known factor within my world. So yeah, you can call them zombies. As to what type they are, you don't know, but you can call them zombies.
Right,
Sure.
right.
Oh, I did that in my sleep again. Good to know.
Yeah, very good to know that you are safe. I look at Luinil. That was some pretty interesting work you did yourself there.
Well, yeah, I have the ability to change into animals. Saw one of those animals I turned into. I believe they're called Turkius giganticus, but
Fuck's sake,
most
yeah.
people most people know them as raptors.
Fuck you, man.
Interesting. I love the banter.
I love annoying Ed.
He knows what buttons to press for me. It's annoying as well.
Excellent. And this is something that you can do on a whim.
Yeah. There is a
Very
limit
good.
to how often I can do it, but
Do you two feel that we can continue on to the house, or do you wish to leave? I'm fine with heading to the house.
I could
Still.
take a little bit
I-
of time to rest, but otherwise I'm good.
I would like a small rest. Yeah.
All right.
That was apparently a lot. Huh.
Yeah.
So you got out of character, mostly because I no longer have wild shape. So,
Ah, yes.
and I would really like to have some wild shape
Also,
uses.
also out of character. I used both my spell slots.
Wait, what? You as a warlock using both of your spell slots in one combat? Unheard of.
I didn't want to.
It was
I
a
didn't
nasty
want
combat
to.
though.
It was. That's rough. Oh, wow, okay.
So are you guys going to rest here, or are you going to head onwards towards the mansion and then rest before you get to the mansion?
Yeah.
I would
that
say,
sounds
but just
better.
before we reach the mansion.
All right, that's fine. Heading along the path, it's not long before you reach the mansion. Again, as you are walking, you can hear the sounds of movements in the forest all around you, and you're very alert now, having fought off 4 of these creatures. I nearly had 5, so I'm quite glad I jot that down. 4 of these creatures. You can spot them. You spot them through the branches, and occasionally you see further off in the forests these other forms which again look humanoid, but they don't look anything like what you've just fought. And you come to the bridge at the entrance of this mansion, and unfortunately, when you get to the open area that is the mansion, you find that there is a bridge in front of you that crosses this large-ish, it's not too largest river that runs through this area. Looking off down to the right, down the river, you can make out just at a very far distance the edges of the island on which you are on. And in front of you, you see this 2-story mansion with a balcony in front of it. These very large windows and a courtyard in front of it. On either sides of this bridge in front of you are these 2 tall statues holding what can only be described as swords and are winged as well. They are 6-limbed, so they have 2 feet, 2 hands, and 2 wings. Both sides almost looking directly down in front of you, and on the opposite side of the bridge you see 2 of the same but with their backs to you.
What kind of wings are they? Do they look like they're feathered wings? Like are they carved to look feathered? Are they carved to look leathery? Are they carved to look skeletal?
They are carved to look leathery.
All right.
Any one of you can either make me a Arcana check or a History check.
I would like to make a history Arcana check.
I'm shit at both. So.
I'll go Arcana just because they're both the same. So.
I mean, I'll go for history.
Well, the result what you roll will depend upon the information you get.
16.
Braun, would you like to also roll either an Arcana or a History?
I'll roll Arcana.
Okay. For you, Braun, unfortunately this is not something that you would know about. Kyrus, it's a magical creature. That's all you would really know. Luinil, for your history check, you in your teachings as a druid have been told about dragons and the role they play within the world. Dragons are a force of nature and often leave either great blessings or great disasters, depending on your point of view, behind when they depart from the world, from the corporeal realm. As to how they do that is not known because that is not historical information. But there are stories that have been replete with various different types of dragons that have either left great disasters or great wonders behind in their wake when they have departed from the corporeal realm. So the 2 creatures that you can see in front of you are a dragon of some sort. As to which dragon, you're uncertain.
Yeah, that one makes sense. It will probably be known in the unexplored lands as well. So.
No, there would have been some. You would have known stories of dragons in the unexplored lands as well.
Yeah, that's why I said it would make, because I was thinking, would it make sense for Luinil to know anything about it? But yeah, if they are forces of nature, then you would know.
Yeah, you would know they're forces of nature, and that's about it.
Yeah. But yeah, I'll share the little I have with Kyrus and Braun.
Dragons.
Yorubi dragons.
Interesting.
I didn't know people worship them or had statues of them still.
This
He's a very interesting person.
this
It's also
Evan
a very
Dane
interesting place.
definitely has something about him that is not normal. I wonder if he is some kind of cult leader.
I don't know. But I can only horribly assume that we probably met some of his guests back there in the woods.
That's what I'm thinking as well. So, tell me really quick, either of you, have you ever heard of someone by the name of William Lewis?
No?
I'm assuming Luinil will never have heard of him.
No,
Yeah,
Luinil,
same
you
for-
would never.
Same for Runner.
How long have you been in Archwell, Braun?
I was 20, I'm now 30. Hold on. 34, so 14 years?
Roll me a history check, please. Not really. It's a new name.
No.
All right. All right. Be prepared, because if anyone is able to have these things living around them, then they probably are not going to be keen to us trespassing upon their lands.
Mm-hmm.
I do have to ask a quick question. When are you guys having a short rest?
I would say now, probably.
Yeah.
Ish.
All right. I'll do the quick thing on the tracker. Short rest.
Okay.
You can obviously spend the requisite number of hit dice you wish in order to gain hit points back if you want to.
Oh, look at those. My spell slots are back. Never to be used ever again in the course of this campaign. They're there for emergencies.
No, I'm good.
Here's one.
Use a hit die. Can I roll something off of the sheet or?
Yeah. Just on the sheet on the main tab of your sheet, you should see at the bottom HD or hit dice.
Mm-hmm.
Just click and drag one of those into the box.
Hey,
There you go.
Oh,
did it roll?
yes.
Awesome. Full health, baby.
Nice. You're having this discussion and just and sitting here, letting yourselves just recover for a bit after that very intense fight. And you look up at the mountain, and it has this definite imposing feel. And as you watch, you get the sense that it is getting dark, even though other way around. You look up at the sky, and it seems to be getting dark, yet you know it's only mid-afternoon. Because you haven't been here very long, but it seems to be getting dark. And lights start going on and off in the windows of the mansion.
That's neat.
Huh. Does it look like it's cloudy or like it's clear sky and it's still getting dark? Like the moon's coming
Cloudy.
out?
Cloudy.
Okay.
As in the very almost like the onset of rain, sort of cloudiness, and heavy rain as well. That sort of darkness.
Shall we go inside?
Yeah, are you both ready to continue on?
Yeah, I'm good to go.
All right.
Alive.
All right, then.
You
I
cross
will
yeah.
continue forward.
And Kyrus,
Cross the bridge.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry. Carry on.
Kyrus, I'll go for it. I'll go front this time. You should stay back a little bit.
Oh. If you wish.
I'm used to stuff like this.
Very well. I will let you, the experts, go first then.
Thank you.
Alrighty. You cross the bridge, and you definitely get the sense that the three of you have crossed a boundary of some sort. It's imperceptible, but there's suddenly a sense of being watched and being observed, although there doesn't appear to be anything in sight. The movement of creatures in the surrounding forests around the surrounding woods around you just seems to fade into the background. You don't notice it. You don't notice any movement anymore. The courtyard in front of you is just a very simple circular courtyard with a fountain in the middle of it. That is working. Moving around the courtyard to the front doors, you walk up these steps with these large oak doors in front of you with these ornate black knockers. That's literally what they call knockers. Brain on the front, in the front of them, with this snout, this dragon-like face, holding the iron ring in front of them.
He definitely does like his dragons here, doesn't he?
Dragons and zombies. That's a nice aesthetic.
You know what they say? Evan Dane. Sounds like two first names, does it not? Never trust a man with two first names.
Those are always the scary ones.
What do you guys do? The doors are closed.
Try the handle.
You go to put your hand on the handle of the door and twist, and the door just then seems to open of its own accord. And in the space behind it is very, very dimly lit. And that is where we are going to end the session for tonight.
Well, that's convenient.
Well, I had to find a place to stop.
Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah. Very curious about this now.
Oh yeah.
Hey, we're gonna do a quick round robin here. Sorry, my brain's completely in somewhere else now. I want to keep playing with you guys. It's like, no, I have to stop. Anyways, thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for joining me, guys, and thank you so much for you guys watching from home. I hope you all had fun. We'll do a quick round robin as to memorable moments. Starting with Kyrus. Chad, what were your memorable moments today, if you had any?
Just being able to finally get some of the background from the magnanimous Braun.
Yeah, that was fun.
That's very, very interesting, and giving Kyrus quite a bit to think about.
Yeah, that was very interesting. I'm very intrigued as to that. Luinil, Jeff, what memorable moments did you have today, if any?
Well, the Velociraptor form playing a little dodgeball was certainly good fun.
That was amazing. That was truly amazing.
And now having to explain to the rest what a Velociraptor is.
that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Turkish Giganticus. Oh, dude. Dude.
I love it.
Man. Braun, Crunchy Cactus, any memorable moments for today?
Let's see. We had the really pervy artist in the Temple of Ignis.
Right.
We have the one who's now very disappointed that Luinil did not come back.
The glass blower.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have the moment where I love, which is whenever I make a DM say, nope, I don't like that. Nope, I refuse.
Yep. You definitely made me go, nope, don't like it, nope.
Oh, so is that the challenge now? We've got to see who can make him say nope more?
It's funny. I love creepy things because I love describing them. I just hate it when they're described to me because it just makes me go, no. And that's why I love describing them to others, because I know it makes them go no. So yeah, that was also definitely a memorable moment for me. Just that. No, thank you. Anyways, we're going to go and raid somebody. I see that Captain Robert is around and seems to be doing Baldur's Gate.
Nice.
So we're going to go and raid them. I hope you all had fun watching. I hope my players also enjoyed having fun today. I know I certainly did with them. And I will be back next week with some more D&D on Thursday with my other chaotic group. You guys aren't really chaotic at all. You guys are much more serious. With my chaotic group on Thursdays. I may be also back tomorrow with a random live stream because I have a free day tomorrow. So we'll see what happens. We don't know. Otherwise, then it'll be back on. Then I'll be here on Friday and Sunday of next week. And Sunday will also be this lot playing some D&D in my homebrew world at Manitar. Do all have a lovely, lovely Easter wherever you are in the world. Have a lovely afternoon, morning, evening. Thanks, dude. And we'll see you all again very soon. Take care, everyone. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
You can't see me, but I'm waving.